Ba, 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 ba.
We are here.
Yeah.
We
Fuck, Pierce, I made it.
Yeah,
Shit.
you really did
I
make it.
fucking made it. What time is it right now?
2:27 in the morning.
2:27.
We are 2:27 in the morning here recording the podcast. Fuck, man.
Do you know what episode this is?
This is episode 35.
35.
Yeah.
Alright.
God damn, bro.
Episode 35 at 2:37 in the morning.
It's
We are
kinda crazy,
here.
crazy to think that I've already done that many podcasts.
Yeah, no,
It's a
for real.
lot.
Dude, you've been on a hustle.
Fucking podding. It's crazy.
Dude,
Like I
you've
see
been-
people that like put pods out, like other than like actual comedians, and like they don't put pods out very often.
No.
I feel like people don't have a lot to say. I've had multiple people. They're like, "Do you ever feel like you run out of stuff to say?" I was like, "I feel like I could literally talk forever and never shut up to the point of annoyance."
what I've
Like,
what I've noticed is that your pod is so unique is that you do it anywhere and at any time. So
well, that's like I figured like
and there's no like special fucking
yes.
like people to be on and be like, oh, this is what I do. I
don't give
majored
a
in this. Like,
I
no,
don't
bro,
give a
we're just
fuck
talking
about any of that.
We're
I
just
don't. I just
talking.
like the whole idea when I got all the equipment to do it was like, dude, I got to be able to do it anywhere
Yeah,
at all times, type of shit. And to be as mobile as I can with it because I won't be able to pump out content if I don't. Like if I have like a studio, it's like who the fuck wants to come to like the studio to do it realistically, you know?
yeah,
How much effort that is, you know? It's like, oh, I have to come meet me, you know what I mean? Or this, that. It's like, I literally, people ask people, I'm like, the pod, I'm like, let's do it at your place type shit, you know? Where I'm like, I'll pull up right now. I've offered so many people where I'm like, I'll have you on the pod. We need somewhere to do it, you know?
yep.
Like, let's put like, I'll pull up to your place wherever. I was like, figure it out, you know? Because like
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to pump out 35 episodes if I just like had it at one spot and like had to fucking be so like hunked down with it, you know?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Like
on
I think
that,
that's
dude.
the like
super
the method to the madness is trying to be able to be everywhere with it. Ugh.
dope. And just keep pumping it out.
Yeah, well, it's like
Wow.
I don't, you know.
Yeah.
All that matters is content. And I usually get like something clippable out of each episode, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty rare that I don't because like something funny happens eventually, especially if we sit for like an hour and talk, you know?
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. Last time we sat for fucking
2 hours, which was wild. That was the longest one yet. There's like an hour and 55 minutes.
Yeah, that was cool. Fucking no, I know I talked to you about this on the way over here, but like I took the bus today to come meet up with Pierce, and as I'm getting to fucking where I'm getting to, like the last stop, the bus driver starts kicking people off.
He's like, I'm over this shit, dog. It's
Bro,
150.
he went up to like, because I took like a double decker bus. This is like the second time I've done that. I didn't know they had double decker buses up here.
There's some
That's like
European
what
shit.
yeah, no, but they have them up here, and like, dude, it's really nice. You know, I was like drinking on the bus, Pierce. I was like fucking just in the back, just
Hit my
yeah,
tequila.
yeah, dude, just
Fuck.
chilling, dude. Took the last bus of the night, so you know, obviously the dude running the bus or driving the bus, he's
over
He's
it.
in that job just because he has to have that job. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, there's probably nothing else, man. I don't like that. They pay them like I think it's like 22 an hour. I've seen when I was on the bus. They're like, "Oh, bus driver, 22 an hour." I'm like, that is not worth it.
No, especially
amount
the
of,
shit
like-
you're dealing with, like,
Dude,
it doesn't. It's not even. It's during the day, and it's the end of the day. It's
Bro,
all day,
people
bro.
go
You
to
can't-
college and have degrees to deal with that type of mental illness. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Because like whoever's riding that bus should be like a professional like psychiatrist. You know what I mean? Something like
Because
this
they're
guy-
dealing with
so much shit. It's like, bro, this guy's getting paid $22 an hour to fucking literally do a social worker's fucking job. You know what I mean?
for real.
Like that is like a college, like, and this motherfucker's driving around 22 an hour fucking, they're milking him silly, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he does not
exactly.
get paid enough, bro. Like I've been on the bus, bro. I've seen the shit. I'm like, dude,
Yeah, it's
you're
just
risking
like-
your life, bro, for 22 an hour. You're
At
risking
some
your
points,
life.
it is. Yeah, at some points, it is your life because some crazy ass people be stepping on that bus. I've been on a bus where it had to stop. Like at a bus stop for like at least 20 minutes, and this fucking guy didn't get on the speaker and announce why we were stopping. The police just showed up, bro, and they kicked this crackhead who was like causing a big ass scene on the bus, like just yelling and like all this shit. He's like, "You gotta go." He's like, "What do you mean I gotta go?" He's like, "No, you gotta go."
Especially like I used to ride the E-line, man, and I've seen some wild shit. Like I've seen someone get shot on the bus. I've seen someone get stabbed on the bus.
Bro, all those bus lines that fucking start with a letter.
Yeah,
those
the E, the C
yeah,
line,
the C, all that shit, bro. Oh no, you go on there. You could write a book.
No,
you know what I'm
really
saying?
Could, man. You really could. Like that shit is wild out there. That's what I'm saying. Like you pay $22 an hour. Like, bro, you that shit's as dangerous as selling drugs on the street, bro. That job, $22 an hour for you to get on the bus. That shit's crazy. Like, for real. I barely especially the night shift, bro. Like, maybe during the day it's not as bad, but dude, at night, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember, like, I saw someone got shot on the E-line. Like, I was on the bus and they were fighting. This guy just pulled out a fucking gun and just shot this motherfucker in like cold blood on the bus. I ain't never fucking been back on that bus, dog. You know what I mean? I stopped riding the bus that day. I was like, I need to figure this shit the fuck out, dog.
Dude, what? That's fucked.
Yeah.
God damn. So like he was like so wait, was it like two guys just arguing?
Just arguing, bro. And this guy just pulls out a gun and shoots him, bro. Like on the bus, like no cap. No fucks given, bro.
Where did he shoot him? Like in the fucking...
I don't even fucking know, bro. I think he just shot him in the stomach or some shit, bro.
Damn.
I don't fucking know, bro. This shit was crazy.
What year was this? Do you remember it now?
This was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. That's when I was living in the Shoreline. Is when I was living off Aurora. Yep. And that's a while ago, man. Yeah, it's like five years ago for sure.
Damn. So, okay. So before the pandemic.
Yeah.
So, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Way before the pandemic. Probably a year or two before the pandemic. I used to be like a regular on the bus. Like I was just like, yeah, I'll ride the bus. Fuck it. Like I don't even want a car. It's like not even worth it. And I just remember that person got shot that day. And I remember I was riding Ubers.
You're like,
I was like, bro, if I gotta pay $20 to get there and not see someone die, you know what I mean? I'll fucking do it. You know what I mean? That shit fucked up, dude. The fact that I have to, like, I remember the first time I saw someone get stabbed on the bus, right, on that same E-line, and I was like, whatever, you know, like I just brushed it off, bro. Like I was like, it's fine. And then when I saw someone get shot, I was like, all right.
You're like,
I can't get on the E-line because I used to ride it, right? So like I used to go clubbing all the time, and
you would take the bus to the club.
I'd take it back, so like I would fucking get down there, like I'd get down there, so like I'd probably usually find a ride down there from someone,
yeah,
and I would get racked out, like I'd get so fucked off, and like I didn't want to drive or anything or deal with anything, so I would just hop on because the E-line ride is 24 hours a day. Past like 2 a.m, it's every hour instead of every like 15 minutes or something. So no matter how fucked up I got up the club, I would just get to the E-line stop and just hop on my bus and walk home. Yeah. And just shit would go down, bro. Like it just started getting weirder and weirder. And like, dude, once you're on that E-line 2-3 a.m, dog, motherfuckers, it's anarchy on there, bro. Like it's fucked up what like they allow on those buses, and like you think like, oh, there's cameras and the fuck. It's like no one cares, dog.
No, there's no one sitting in an office being like, let me examine these cameras.
Dude, those are just bro. Those are just there for your fucking comfort. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro. It's crazy because like I just like there's so many things I've seen on that bus, man. It was just like. That was like, I remember I started getting so weird where I was like, I have to have headphones on because like if someone sees that like they can engage with you, it's over.
Yeah, they won't stop.
No, they won't leave you the fuck alone. You got some headphones on, they'll just like for some reason they'll be like, all right, this motherfucker can't hear me. But it's just like, dude, shit is so weird, bro. Like I've been offered dude, I'll never forget this one time. This fucking guy is just like roasting hell of fucking hair on the bus. Just fucking roasting foilies. And he's like, oh, you want to hit this man? I was like, nah, dog, I'm good. He's like, I seen you down at the clinic. And I was like, no, you did not. That was not me, man. That was some other fucking dude with gauges. That was not me. He's like, nah, man, I swear. He's like, I seen you down at the clinic, dog. Shut up. I was like, and I watched this fool literally rip such a fat foilie. And like, we're like in Shoreline and this fool blacks out. And by the time we get downtown, this fool comes to and he's like, woo! I just woke up to a stop away from my stop. You know what I mean? He's just like, that was perfect. Like he nodded out until he needed to get off the bus. Like he was like, he's like, I'm gonna time travel. He's like, I'm gonna hit this foilie so fucking hard and black out and hopefully not sleep through the whole thing. And somehow he timed it right. He knew what he was doing, I guess. That's the type of shit you see at 2 a.m, bro. Motherfuckers just roasting fucking foilies on the bus, people getting shot. Like, it was just crazy. It's like you would think that like, they would just like fucking throw a security guard on that thing in the middle of the night.
Or yeah, it's something that they don't.
Well, dude,
and
so
even if they did, it wouldn't. I mean, all they do is like go on the train and be like, "Hey, you gotta leave."
Like I was on Aurora like a few months ago, and I saw the E-Line bus drive by, bro. And now they have the bus drivers like locked, encased in like a bulletproof like shell.
It's like the thing that and like it like pops open.
Yeah, it's like a whole like room now that they're enclosed off, and I just can't imagine like someone had to get fucking stabbed. Some bus driver got fucking murdered, and they're like, we gotta encase these motherfuckers in this shit now, bro. Like it is fucking ridiculous, dude. You couldn't pay me enough money to drive that bus. Like I don't even think if someone's like, I'll give you $1 million a year to drive the E-Line bus, I'd be like, go fuck yourself. I'm like, you're crazy. Like there's no way, dude, because I don't even know if you're gonna live. Like you are risking your life every day driving that bus.
Even as a bus driver, I feel like not even just the E-Line bus, but just as a bus.
Any bus in the city for sure. Dude, but I mean, I don't know specifically because like the E-Line's like Aurora Avenue, and Aurora is like the worst part of Seattle. So. Like that bus is like wildin'. Like this shit crazy. Yeah. Like that's a fucked up place, man. Like I remember like Aurora's always had its charm, you know. And I remember like during COVID, you're like, oh, everything's shut down and this and that. And I remember like driving on Aurora and shit, and you're like, oh, some things just never change. Doesn't matter if there's like a massive pandemic or what. Motherfuckers are just still out on fucking Aurora. Hookers everywhere, motherfuckers doing dope and shit. It doesn't matter if people are sick or dying or whatever. That place don't change. And that's when I remember like everyone was tripping about the pandemic, and I drove through Aurora. I was like, well, Aurora didn't change, so it can't be that bad. Because like if something was really fucked up, you know, like shit would like people were dying and shit, motherfuckers would not be out there like that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers would literally be, I don't know, hopefully, I don't know, dead. You know? Not rolling around Aurora. Like, that shit crazy, bro. But yeah, fucking A, man. This week has been shitty, dude. Yeah. It's like weird to get on a pod right now. Just
you haven't podded in like a week, right? It's been like a week.
Yeah, it's been about, I podded with Femi last Wednesday, so it'll be a week and like 2 days. So it's been like 5 or 6 days since I podded. It's been, I don't know, man. This week has just been horrible, dude. I know. I haven't even talked about it on here. Just the car getting totaled. Car getting totaled was nuts, man. Like I just like right outside of Waterwheel, I go down the street just like go get a snack at Safeway, and I just like come out after getting a snack, and like there's like 5-6 security guards, and I'm like where all these security guards come from? I didn't even know they had that many people on. Like it's like 11. And all the security guards just got their phones out and shit, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And they're all filming like the crash and like the damage, everything that's going on. And I walk by, I'm just like, "Oh, I'm not paying any mind to them." You know, I'm like, "Oh, the security, whatever," you know. And I walk by them and I see this car just fucked up, and I'm like, "Oh, damn, that sucks. Whoever's car that just got hit." And then it just like sets in. I was like, "That's my whip. That's my car." That's my Toyota completely totaled, hit so hard that it's up on the curb. I look at the security guards. I was like, bro, you guys see who hit me? And they're like, oh, bro, it's that fucking Jaguar. This guy's brand new Jaguar. And fucking, he's just like two cars down. And dude, he had like a few people in his car, and they just scatter off. And I come up, and this motherfucker's just spitting blood up. It's like a fucking movie, dog.
He was still in his car, he was
getting out of his car, but he was like spitting blood up. He had blood all over his mouth and shit. It was crazy, dude. And whoever was in the car just scatter off. I guarantee this dude would have drove off if he could have, you know?
Yeah.
But he couldn't. I was like, bro, you just hit my fucking car. And I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I'm just like, wave of emotions I have where I was just like, dude, this isn't. I literally like I immediately, because I was like, I usually keep all my pod shit like for the podcast on the left, right, of the car. But I just had blown a tire out the day before. Like I ran over a pothole, right? This is all in the fucking span of like fucking 24 hours. I'm on the highway. I run over this pothole. My tire explodes on the highway. And so literally I had the blown out tire sitting where I usually keep all my pod equipment. And so I had my pod equipment way back in the trunk. And dude, it was like this close from hitting all the equipment. And so like we would not be doing this right now if I just like didn't pop that tire the day before, I guess. And it's just like I had so many issues on the road. And it's just crazy, bro. Like just like seeing someone just spitting up blood. Like you just walk into the grocery store and you just come out and someone's like this guy's fucking. He's like, don't call the cops. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, I think I have to.
Yeah.
Like, I think I literally have to. And the fucking most funny thing about, not even funny, I don't know what, but I ended up calling the police, and I've never called the cops. I don't think I've ever called the cops. I don't like calling the cops. I'm not a fan of it. And bro, the cops didn't even fucking come.
They didn't show up.
They didn't show up, bro. They literally said, they're like, well, if it was just like you hit your parked car or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just here. They literally, 911 sent me a link. They're like, just report it here.
They sent you a link.
They texted me a link, and they were like, file the car accident here, and we're not even going to show up. The police didn't even show up.
Did an ambulance show up for
him?
No,
bro. No. Joey, the dude that runs the fucking pod, whatever, ended up driving him home.
Home?
Like, Joey,
not to a fucking hospital, just
dude,
home.
Home. I swear to God, because Joey,
he hopped in Joey's car. He's like, bro,
I like hit fucking
take
Keon
me home.
I hit Keon and them up, and I'm like, yo, can y'all like just like come talk to me for, you know what I mean? I'm just like reaching for help. You know what I mean? I'm just literally looking for a friend because I'm losing my mind right now. Like I'm on the verge of a literal mental breakdown. Then they show up, Joey, Femi, and fucking Keon and shit.
Oh, fuck.
And Joey's like, oh, I'll give you a ride home, blah, blah, blah. I was like, thank you so much, you know, type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Keon ended up giving me a ride home. And then this guy was literally asking me if one of my friends could give him a ride home. And Joey was like, oh, I'll do it. I was like, bless your soul, dude. But like, Jesus, someone drove that dude home. It's crazy.
Was it Joey or?
Yeah, Joey drove him home. But I'm just saying, like, this motherfucker didn't go to the hospital. This motherfucker was spitting blood up. Like, he was definitely like twacked out on meth or something. He was just like a 50-year-old Mexican guy too.
Did he leave his car there or what?
Oh yeah, his car was just left there.
It was just
his car was totaled in the middle of the street.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, for sure. And the next morning he probably called it in like stolen or something.
No. This is the thing. Like, cause like I was like, yo, I'm calling, like, I gotta call the cops type shit. And he's like whipped out his phone and started calling his insurance company. He got his insurance company on the phone at like 11:30 at night. And like, I swapped all my information. I have video of this guy admitting to hitting my car.
Yeah.
And he admitted to his insurance that he totaled my vehicle type shit. So like that's the only reason I got that rental. Because like he literally called the thing on because he was like begging me not to call the cops. He's like, here, dude. He's like, I'll swat. He's like, you get a new car, I get a new car. He's like, let's just go through insurance. I was like, I gotta report this, dude. Like this is so this is fucked, you know. And it's just crazy that like the cops didn't come. I mean, I guess I'm gonna hopefully get a nice check here and get a new car. I mean, his insurance must be good because they just fucking leased me or fucking rented me a brand new 2020 Nissan for the next month. I have it to the 21st, so I have it
for a whole month.
Well, I have it to the 21st, so I have it like 3 weeks. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, it's like, dude, it's fucking crazy, bro. It's like I literally went. That's like I came out to that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm like, even now I'm just like, what the fuck's been going on, man? And then it's just like everything's just been so off. Having just the weirdest shit, just like with people and just general everything, and I'm just like barely want to leave my house right now. And I've still been going out and hitting mics and shit, but it's just like shit's just been off, dude. Yeah. I've just been getting fucking obliterated because I'm just like I don't even know. I'm just stressed. I don't even know that whole situation was just a bummer, man. It's a huge bummer because you're just like you don't think you're just gonna walk out to your car being totaled. Like it's 5 minutes. I was in the grocery store. You know what I mean? Like walk in and out and my car's just done for. Just like literally fucking done for, bro.
You can't do shit, but just be like, "What the
fuck.
fuck?"
Yeah, it's like you really
what
can't
the
do
fuck,
nothing. Yeah, I
dude?
could. There's nothing I could do. I mean, luckily, like I got this guy's insurance, and hopefully something's happening because he could have just ran off, and I could have just been fucked and fucking left like that, and like that
Yeah.
would have sucked even more. So I had to count my blessings, and thank God I wasn't in the car because if I was in the car, I probably would have broke a leg or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw the picture.
He destroyed it,
rammed
bro.
the shit out of the bro. He was
Destroyed
going
it.
kind of fast, you know.
Destroyed it, bro. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he rammed me so hard that he rammed the car in front of me. I don't know how that's all gonna work out, but
Yeah. Holy fuck.
yeah, it's just crazy, bro. Because you're just like, I don't know. I'm just a firm believer life's just wild, and it's just like the shit like that just kind of happens. So it's just like,
Oh yeah. Well,
I don't know. Like I see some of these comedians we know, and I'm just like, they're all like, "Oh, you can't say fucking faggot," but I'm just like, bro, have you lived your life? No one cares. Motherfuckers just gonna ram into your car and destroy your life. People are just gonna fucking fuck you up, and it's like the last thing you need to be worried about is what people are saying.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
It just like blows my mind. I'm like, that could have been anyone. That could have been anyone that we like. It could have happened to anyone that like it's right by a water wheel. It's just like,
yeah, exactly. It was on that street.
Yeah.
Just parked. Fuck.
just
dude.
parked on the road, man, and this dude just fucking just rammed right into my shit.
Isn't that Aurora or no? Is that Aurora?
No. That's close to Aurora. That's like 144th or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's just fucking crazy, man. I'm like trying to still just like, like understand life, I guess, where it's just like things like that just like happen and you just have to fucking deal with it, and it's just.
Well, I feel like you're doing pretty good right now. So a lot of bad shit happens when you're doing good. At least that's what I've noticed with my
bad
life.
bad shit
bro.
just always seems
Yeah.
to happen, bro. I hate to say that, but I want to like
You're like,
be
you don't
positive
understand,
or
dude.
whatever the fuck, but it's just like life's just always been like that, and like
I hear you, man.
I want to
hear
be
you.
like optimistic. I am optimistic about shit, but it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
No,
what do you do, man?
I totally feel you. There was this one dude that I met when I was in my early 20s. I'm 29 now, about to be 30, and I was like 22, 23 when this dude told me this. He was like almost 50. Shout out Nick Minkler if you ever watch this, but he was like, "Yeah, bro, this is what just your 20s are all about. Just
You're just
going
getting
through
fucked."
just getting fucked. Like pretty much what he was telling me. He's like, then in your 30s and 40s, you figure it out and you kind of are your own self. And I kind of see that.
I get it. Like I get it. And I don't, but like I mean, obviously,
yeah, it's like why does it got to keep happening?
The only thing that's
Yeah.
like 30s and stuff has taught me is I'm a lot more prepared,
for the
for the fucked up shit. Like I can
Right.
definitely like manage through it, but it's just like when you come in and you want to like save for the future and just like have things like change, and it's like almost damn near impossible when you're getting reamed up the ass like all the time. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like that type of shit makes me not even want to leave the house, And it just sucks because
No,
it's
I
like I want to
know,
live my
yeah.
life and shit, and just so much fucking. It's just like, I don't know. Hopefully, I get a nice check and that fucking calms my heart. But it's just, I don't know, man. I just honestly wish I fucking had the Toyota still,
Yeah, you like the car.
I mean, I was starting to like it. I think that was the thing. I was like, the moment I was like, I literally remember that day. I was like, oh, do you know what? This Toyota has been getting me around. It's not so bad. It's not such a
Yep.
beater. Fucking done. It's just like the moment I enjoyed it, it was like, yeah, fuck it, bye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you appreciate me? Peace. It's like,
I gotta go.
yeah, I fucking, the fucking Yoda has fucking hummed its last fucking, I don't know. But yeah, it's just like hard. It's just like so much fucking dark shit that has happened this week on top of that, that I don't even know if I want to like get into on the pod because it's just like personal as shit.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
And it's just like, I don't know if I should be like airing out that shit, just like my family shit, or I don't know, man. Like,
yeah.
just like,
I just been stuck at home. I've been wanting to get the fuck out. To be honest, just get out. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
just
So,
fucking do anything, man.
Yeah, just anything, dude. So I totally get it, bro. But
Yeah, I just wish life sometimes it wasn't so fucking brutal, but I commend to some of the people I swear we do comedy with, where they think life is just so fucking hunky dory, and I'm just like, must be nice to just fucking sit through life and just not think the fucking worst of shit, because it's just like, how do you just like, you have to be prepared for shit like that. You have to walk outside and be like, yo, I'm gonna get fucked in the ass. I might get fucked in the ass today, and like I'm just gonna have to deal with it, And it's like,
No, yeah, you're right. And then some of these people that I do see, I wonder how they would or they do deal with it. You know?
I don't think they do. They probably fucking call their parents and freak the fuck out. That's what I imagine that happens, because I've seen it a lot where they call up their mommy immediately and like, it's like,
This is happening.
it's like, oh, and then their parents help them through the situation. It's just like, no one helped me through that. I fucking,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just had to fucking deal with it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's life. You know what I mean? I wish that things weren't so fucking complicated, but they just are,
I hear you, man.
Like-
So, fuck, what were you gonna say? My bad.
I was just gonna say fuck life, that's all I was really gonna say. I'm fucking trying to not fucking I've been so depressed this week, and I'm just fucking trying to figure out how to just not be in this depressive hole. And everyone around me just seems so fucking depressed or delusional, where it just like kind of
It rubs on you.
it just fucking makes me like really just irritated, or I'm just like, it's like hard for me to even like relate or just like want to talk to some people, because I'm just like, what the fuck is really going on in your fucking head,
Yeah.
where it's like, it's almost just like annoying,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know, man, like I love doing fucking comedy and shit, and just like, I don't know, it's just like really weird, the vibes of people lately, where I'm just like, I just don't know how to fucking feel about anybody sometimes. And I guess I wish just things were just somewhat a little more stable,
Mm-hmm.
and like they kind of
Yeah.
are, because like now I have like a lot of alone time, and that's good. So
Yeah. No, yeah, you definitely do need that.
yeah, I'm not like
You know what I'm
living with
saying?
some like, I'm not living with my ex anymore, so it's just like I don't have to like deal with someone else's emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't imagine dealing with what I've been dealing with if I had to deal with someone else on top of that.
Oh, yeah.
So like I guess I'm thankful for that, I guess, in a way, but it just sucks too, because it's like I've spent the last like fucking 60 days like completely alone, at night and shit, and it's like
Mhm.
haven't really like, I went from being in a long-term relationship, and it's like after so long you're just like, you realize that like you're a human, and everyone just like wants fucking company or whatever the fucking gay shit I'm talking about. Where it's like you're a human. And it's just like,
you want that engagement.
what's like you need to, because like then if you just start becoming isolated, that's like a mental illness in itself. It's like agoraphobia. It's like I'm literally like, I feel like I'm on the verge of being agoraphobe, where I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to do anything. And if it wasn't for fucking comedy, I don't know if I would leave my house.
I'm kind of on the same page too, man.
Like I literally like, I don't think I'd have a social life at all if it wasn't for comedy. Like, and it's like weird that it's like, I'm pushing myself trying to get through, and I want to do stand up and stuff, but it's just like, man, life was like I used to just be so isolated before I started doing comedy. So it's just like, it's just like literally the only time I see people, it's like fucking my roommate works on opposite schedules. So it's like I barely see him, and then it's just like I'm just literally most days, if I don't go do stand up, man, I'm just completely by myself, and like I enjoy it, but then I get around people and I fucking just hate it.
Really?
Yeah, like I hate the conversations with them. They seem so pointless. Like obviously not like you, but I'm just talking about just
no,
like,
I totally feel
I'm
you
not
on
like
that.
obviously
Yeah,
I love talking to some of the homies I do comedy with,
Yeah,
but not
yeah,
every fucking homie is at every open mic. You know what I mean? It's like,
so you have to be there engaging with what's there.
exactly,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
it's fucking pretty trash. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't want to say that. No offense. To
No,
some of
it's
these people.
true because
They're
like
sweet. I'm sure some of them are watching this pod, and nothing against you. It's just like I'm going through my own shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's just hard for me to like, where I'm like almost like I immediately like I go do my spots or whatever now, and I just dip, bro. Like unless it's like you or fucking like Femi or someone's there to talk to you, I'm fucking out of there, because I'm just like,
yeah, I hear you, man.
and like no offense to some of the people we do comedy with, it's just like some of them where I'm just like, dude, you just like need to be yourself a little more, I guess. Like I don't know, maybe they don't, I don't know, but just like for me to enjoy their company, it would be nice to just see them be like, just like some of them are all just so the same. It's like they all have the same leather fucking notebook, the same fucking haircut. You know what I mean? And it's just like I go to some of these mics,
They
and
went to the same school.
yeah, something, bro. They have like they still fucking they still go over to the mommy just for fucking it's
Yeah, for Thanksgiving.
not even Thanksgiving. They go fucking every week. Mommy fucking like does their laundry.
Yeah.
And it's just the type of shit where I'm just like, it's hard for me to relate.
Yeah.
And it's just like people seem so fucking coddled, and like I don't know, maybe I just like I'm jealous because I want to be coddled. I don't know, because I just feel fucking like like I said, I was in such a long term relationship, and I got out of it because it's supposed to be healthy or whatever, because it was toxic. But then like being so isolated, you're like, is this healthy? But it like you like it, and that's just the weird part about it because you kind of know it's not healthy to be this isolated, but then you start to find like peace in being completely isolated, and that's not. I don't know, man.
It's good and bad, dude. I totally hear what you're saying because I like being alone, but at the same time, like after a certain amount of time, I'm like, all right, I kind of just want to have a conversation with someone.
Something,
Like
just anything,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Just some sort of like human connection that doesn't feel like I don't know. I don't want to say in comedy, but it's just like some people just seem like everyone's like trying to get something from you, and like I don't know. It's just like. And the thing with comedy, it's like no one really has much to give other than like a little bit of stage time or this or that, and it's just really weird how people are sometimes. And it's just like it's very rare that I have like, I mean, every once in a while I have like a really engaging conversation with someone in the scene where I'm like, oh wow, I didn't fucking know there was this many layers to you.
Yeah, and it's like eye opening. You're like, oh shit, you're actually like,
like a human being.
Like why didn't you do this earlier?
Why don't you do this on stage?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
And then like it's just like that's my whole thing where I'm like, dude, you could fuck. I don't want to say that. It's just like they would be funnier to me, and I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? Because like it doesn't fucking equate. It's like the one homie's just like, oh, laughs and call me back and shit. I'm just like, dude, none of these clubs fucking matter. Like if you were funny, I would be getting up a lot more. You get what I'm saying? And I'm at a point where I just like I know that I fucking do good.
Yeah.
I know that like I can put in work. I can outperform everyone between the comedy, the pods, or this and that. And it's like I'm not trying to like build this ego and be like I'm the best comic out there, but it's just like, dude, I know I'm good, and that doesn't equate to fucking anything. It means literally nothing. And it was just funny because he was just saying, he's like, oh, they didn't hit me back, blah, blah. I was like, dog, them not hitting you back doesn't mean you're not funny. Has actually nothing to do with it. It's just like, I don't know, the moment you got let in the door, you should have been sucking everyone's dick is what I've been learning. And that's how you get up more, because being equated to being funny means absolutely fucking nothing in this game. And that's like kind of all like, that's why I like comedy is like, I want to be funny. I don't really care about much else because like I do get like this weird satisfaction from having good sets and making people laugh and stuff. And that means more to me than getting put up at the club,
Yeah, no,
it's like
definitely.
Yeah, cool. It'd be nice to be getting in front of a better crowd or something, but it has very little to do with like who's funny,
Definitely.
And that's like kind of just like a bummer for itself with the comedy because it's just like, I have a conversation with the homie and I'm just like, dude, like you just got to not give a fuck about that shit and just keep it moving. Otherwise, like it'll eat you alive and you'll never want to do stand up,
Yeah, and I've seen it eat people alive as well. And like some of these comedians that I've seen when I started, I don't even see anymore. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
fuck?
I mean that's a huge thing. Is people really just come in and out? People don't stick around very long. And as someone that goes out like as much as I do, you really see who like puts in work, and it's very few.
It's the handful.
It's literally like I could count like maybe 5 people at most that are like hit, because like I hit the mics like it's like the gym, and it's like, and no one really has that same like mindset. They're all like, oh, I want to get up to the club or this, that. I'm like, fuck the club, dude. I just want to get reps in and be undeniable. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. It's just like if I can put in twice the work out as everyone else, I'm gonna be twice as better than everyone else, and now it'll just show itself. You know what I mean? Because I fucking have been putting in, like some of these kids have been a year, 2 years in, 3 years in, and it's like some of them I know I've been on stage more times than them in 1 year than they have in like 3, and that's a fucking problem because it's just like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, dude, I don't want to say you're never gonna get anywhere. Maybe I'll never get anywhere. I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking about, but it's just like,
exactly. But that's the best part is just doing it.
Exactly.
It's not like knowing what's.
It's like I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people I think they do it truly for social interaction. Like I see a lot of people really just like they're like almost there to kick it. It's like they're not even really like concerned about doing comedy. And I'm just like,
exactly. I've been
like literally the only reason I'm here is to fucking get up.
Yeah, same.
It's like it's the only fucking reason. Like you said, I love comedy. I love meeting the people I do. Some people are awesome. Thanks to anyone watching the pod. Much love. but it's just like going through my own emotions through it is just like very interesting because it's just I just want to do stand up. Like I want to be able to like just kind of do that, you know.
Yeah.
And I can do it, but it's just, you know, I don't make any fucking money, you know. It's just like the one of them. It's like I see everyone I know making money off fucking comedy right now. They're like, oh, I make a few $100 a week now, or this or that, this or that. I'm just like, I don't want to say it's because you sucked up to the right people, but it's just like I said, it has nothing to really do with being funny, and it's just kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
You know,
see that, yeah, no, exactly, because
like it's like, oh, you work so hard to be funny or get up and much and just like have good sets, and then it's just like no one really gives a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, especially when we're doing open mics.
Well, it's just like, dude,
like
if I was a
like,
transgender woman, whatever, and just like sucked up to the right people, I'd fucking have twice as many spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd probably be able to make money doing this, but at the expense of my pride.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know really know how to feel. And it's just like I said, people like have been really reaching out to me lately and just like having conversations with me where it's just like, and I tell them how I feel, and I'm just like, dude, I wish I had something better to tell you, you know? Because it's like some of these people I do think are really funny and have talent, but it's like a lot of them aren't going to get the opportunity that I think they want in this city, other than building their own thing.
Exactly.
And if you don't build your own thing and to build your own shit, it's like, you see how much work I'm putting in and just have a few hundred followers on YouTube. Yeah. So it's just like, how much work and time are you willing to give to this before you're just like, oh, this is pointless, you know? And it just, and it's like, I don't want to say it's pointless. I mean, I get something more than just like whatever. I get to vent and I get to like work through my emotions, and that's more than worth more than me than anything, I guess, in comedy. It's like today, man, I went up and I was so depressed and so angry, and I had a great set because of it. And that's like the weirdest shit about it. Just like the more upset and the more depressed I was, it was just like the whole room was just laughing, and I was just like, it was just like weird. Like it was just like a weird like feeling, and also very empty, because you're like, oh, this is how people like Chris Farley just get so fucked off. And they just like get to the top and just fucking die because they can't control their fucking problems. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it like bums me out because it's like I felt a little of that, just like how fucked up I've been getting like every day, just stressed out and this and that. Like I knew like I never know I never like, usually I'm like have like this clairvoyance, like I'm gonna have a good set, but I was just so upset. I just knew that like it was just like I was just gonna have a good set. Like I just felt it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you transferred all that emotion into...
Yeah, just dumping it onto the room. But it's like, I don't know how healthy that is either. So it's like I said, there's just so many waves of emotion where it's just like, am I always just going to feel so alone, you know? As gay as that sounds, you know? Like as gay as it sounds, like, am I always just going to still feel those same emotions, like listening to fucking like emo music and just feeling fucking utterly alone, like I'm a 16-year-old faggot fucking cutting his wrists and fucking snorting Xanax? Like, am I always just gonna feel like this? Like, is it always just gonna revert back to that empty loneliness, you know? And it's just like, I don't know, man. I just want to be happy. You know what I mean? When it's like, that's like me pouring my heart out to a crowd and everyone's just laughing. I'm like, hey, I guess this is funny. I literally want to fucking shoot myself in the head.
But but you go there to...
No, yeah, get those emotions out. No, for sure. I just don't think people, like, I think some people legitimately think it's like a fucking... Like an act. Joke. Like an act. And it's not.
A joke. Yeah, exactly.
It's not a fucking act, dude. Like, I almost wish it was. Like, I wish I had been fucking railing drugs for like 6 days straight and I haven't been thinking about killing myself. I fucking wish, dude.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't buy a bottle of tequila every single day this week, but I have. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? I know you feel me. I know you feel me.
Like I like fucking. I hear you. Like,
but and it's just like some of these people. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I just don't know, because it's like I just go up there and it's just like lately it's just like I don't even know if I'm telling jokes. I don't even know what I'm doing up there other than like just kind of pouring my heart out.
But then again, like that's a lot of the comedy that you grew up on.
For sure.
That's a lot of the comedy that I grew up on. Same. Some of the jokes that I tell about like my life,
100%.
I've had responses and like people give me feedback.
Dude, that's
and they're
why
like, this is not a joke. This is just you pointing something out in your life. I'm like, no.
No, for sure. It just makes me just like, what? Like, I'm like, what is happening? You know?
Yeah.
I guess. Where it's just like, and it's great that I can have good rooms and I can like to put my emotions somewhere, because I used to just fucking not be able to do anything with them. So it's like better use them for something, you know, rather than just wasting them sitting around doing nothing. But like I said, it's just a very interesting thing when it's just like, I don't know how serious motherfuckers like think I am sometimes on stage. I know some people just know me and they get it and they fucking just are like, are you like, I've had like people are like, you good? I'm like, no. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. It's like, why I'm here doing this. Like, if I was good, I don't know if I'd be doing stand up. You know what I mean? Like, if I was generally good, like half the people I see that we do comedy with that seem like they're doing all right, I'm like, why are you here? You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know. But
yeah, no, I hear you. I
like,
totally hear you on
it's
that
like, do you have like, I don't want to say it's like, I don't know if you have enough trauma for this to work out for you. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, because some of these people are doing better than I am and making money, and I'm not. But it's just like I said, I'm not even trying to be a point where I'm cocky or anything anymore. It's just like, I know I do good in rooms. You know, it's like it's getting to a point where it's just like I said, I want to be good enough to where it's just like undeniable. It's like, you know, I'll come in and have good sets. You know,
Yeah.
and it's just like I've been putting into work though to fucking just make that happen. And it's just like, what's the point, I guess, of that? You know, especially if it fucking really doesn't do much for me. Maybe it will one day. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's where the whole love and having
But yeah.
fun of doing
well, I
it
enjoy-
right
I
comes in, and that's why we still do what we do, and that's why you still have good sets.
No, 100%.
Because some people who are actually doing this just to fucking be like, oh, I got on stage in front of people and I could take a picture of myself holding.
Yeah, well, it's like that's what it
microphone.
seems
that's
like. You know what I mean? And it's just like that's like the whole thing. It's weird to me. It's like I don't know, man. It's like half the stuff I did this like what do you call it? It's Off the Top. I don't know if you've heard of that. Have you heard of Off the Top? It's on Sundays. Apparently it's been going on for a while. I've never gone to it.
You went to that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I had a fucking
Yeah.
surprise. Like, dude, even the lady that was running, she's like, I'm getting a lot out of you right now. Like, they just kept giving me topics and I was just going. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
I was just
Tight.
fucking going.
When did you do that?
Sunday, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, fuck it. Cause like all this shit, I just got that rental and I was just like, I just couldn't, like, I spent the past like 2 days just home alone, just getting fucked off, you know? I was like, I need to get out of the house and do something. So I went to Wits End, went to Shanghai, and then they were telling me about Off the Top, and I was like, fuck it, dude. Like, I'm just going to go. I know this room, a lot of these people in this room probably don't like me, but I'm just going to go anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, they were really nice to me. So that was cool. And like,
That's cool.
and everyone laughed at my like the stuff that I was going off about. But I just remember there was something about like, oh, like watching sports. I was like, I fucking hate watching sports and stuff because it's just like watching anything is just pointless. Like I was like, things aren't even fun if there's nothing to lose. You know, it's like that's why I was like, sports is only fun if you're gambling. I was like, this comedy shit wouldn't be fun if I didn't have the chance to lose like my pride. You know, it's like I go up like every day and like when I go and I do comedy and like just emasculate and just air out all my dirty laundry and shit. And it's like there's a risk to that. That's why it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't know if and it's, you know, that's like why I'm doing comedy is just to fucking like get a fucking rush or something. It's just interesting that I don't know. Like,
I hear you. I'm still trying to figure out why I still do stand up. It helps me. I in the ways that it helps you, but to keep going up.
yeah, I mean,
You know,
dude,
and
it's
then
just like
just being
why the
like, there's 5 people here. Fuck it. I'm just gonna
Yeah, just
do
go
it
up.
anyways. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. That's what I appreciate about like the people that we hang out with and do comedy with, because like you see like
well, you
they
really
like it. You know,
you
they
see,
love
well,
it,
I mean,
you know?
you see some of the people, especially when you start hitting every mic like I do. You really start to see people that like really just like the craft and stuff, and like you appreciate them for that because you're just like, hell yeah, you're at every mic like I am, man. And not most people are, you know, like 90% of these kids fucking
They're going
maybe hit 1 or 2 mics and then they
yeah, and they're going to the same mics, and then they're favoring the same people who they think have some say in like the Seattle comedy scene, and then it's just, dude, it's
so weird because
so
it's like
funny,
it's just like
dude.
weird too because like I get weird vibes because like I'll hop in every single one of the rooms and like I'll have rooms where you think people hate me and I'll have a good set and it's just like and then that just really throws I think the whole vibe off for people, you know. It's just like they're like kind of fuck that guy, but like what. And it's like, too, some of these people I know that don't like me laugh at my shit. And that's like the one thing that, like, man, you can make someone laugh that that doesn't like you.
You're doing
I don't know. That's
right.
that's been the
Yeah.
hardest feat of me doing comedy. It's like because like I'd go in these rooms and these people fucking I know just hate my guts. I almost feel like they really don't like what I have to say.
Yeah.
and then somehow you win them over. That has been the hardest thing I've learned doing comedy, is to win those people over has been the biggest challenge, because I can do it. Like, I've done it now. I've been doing it recently, where I win over these liberal rooms, and people don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like that I have like that much sway.
Yep.
And I'm just like, there's the problem with some of these people. They're so fucking like loosely, like their thought process is so like they're not critically thinking. It's like someone like me could come in and just change their whole fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not good for some of those rooms. Some of those rooms are intimidated by that.
Yep.
I'm just like, these are the same people that were probably, you know, it's like, let's say it's fucking Germany in the 50s and fucking Hitler's just, it's like half those kids would just follow Hitler. You know what I mean? And that's the fucked up part about it. Is like they're the type of people. That's why it's so easy to win those rooms over, because you just got to say the right fucking thing and you got them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's
And
like
they're
you
sitting there like, what the fuck? Like,
and they're thinking about shit.
yeah,
you know
thinking
I mean?
like, wait, he's actually making a point.
Yeah, he's making
but
sense.
he's still an asshole.
Yeah, no, yeah, and it's like it's fine, whatever.
Yeah,
it's just like I
yeah.
got you, bitch. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's just my thing. Where it's just like I don't know. I feel like it's nice to be more accepted through the scene, and people just like I said, even off the top, I was really surprised that they were like cool. You know, they were a lot chiller than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah,
but
yeah, no. What's her name? Zanae runs. I don't know if you met her that night, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
she's pretty chill.
She knew my name. I did not know hers.
Really? Is she like the Asian?
Yeah. She knew my name. She was like, "Hey, PJ," blah blah. And I was like, okay. I didn't even know. I felt like a dick. But that's been happening a lot now, because like I just get up so much, and it's just
That's
like
good though. Like, you know.
Yeah, I just get up so much, and it's just like really, really fucking hard for me to fucking just like I see so many faces, especially in like a fucking like I go out and hit like 3 mics, and it's just like I can't get everyone's name. I just can't, you know. Not with like the mindset and like how I'm just like I said, I'm trying to just hit it like it's reps, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just want to get up, you know. And the thing that's starting to get to me is just like I just don't have enough time anymore. Getting up, like I just don't get enough time. And it just bothers me. Like 3-4 minutes, it's just like this is not enough.
Mm-mm.
You know, it's just like I don't want to be like I deserve more time, you know. But it's just like God damn it, I feel like I do. You know, it's like give me 10 minutes. Somebody just give me fucking 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Type shit where it's just like I have so much to say, I have so much material, and it's just like trying to cram it. It's like I can't even work out some stuff because it's just like I don't have enough time to. And it's just like kind of bums me out, I guess, where it's just like I wish I could get more time, but it's like I got to take what I can get. So
yeah, that's very true, man. Very true. As long as you can just get up and say what you got to say.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, someone should give me more time, but it's just, you know, it'd be nice to fucking have just like more than like 5 minutes. God, like the 5 minutes just seems so short now, and it's like now lately I feel like I bless some people's hearts. I've definitely been running it like a minute, like, you know, 30 seconds over, and people have been cool about it. But it's just like I milk every minute I get now up there. Like when I see someone that drives out. Because I've done it. I remember I used to be that person. Someone that drives out and fucking goes to these mics and they're like, well, that's all I got to say. I'm like, dude, can I have your extra minute? You know what I mean? Like, can you just add that extra minute he fucking wasted to mine? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't even want to be like that, but, like, God damn, bro. Like,
really? All week you waited to do that?
Yeah, just to, like, be like, that's all I wanted to go over. It's like, fuck, dude, what?
Yeah, dude, I feel that. I totally feel that.
But I don't know, man. I love comedy, and just, I don't know. This week's just been so fucking wild.
Seems like it. Fuck, dude.
It's been one for the books. Like I said, there's other shit that's happened too. I don't even know how I want to talk about it on camera because it's just so fucking depressing, you know?
Yeah, you don't.
We don't need to fucking air out my dirty laundry anymore. It's just like, I don't know, man. I love comedy. I want the scene does seem to be changing, which is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is like a tide turning where it's just like people aren't so PC, I guess.
Yeah, I notice it as well, dude.
It's kind of funny, like coming up here, I like go to fucking Adam's room in Everett, and like people are pretty edgy there. It's pretty wild.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because we're just like in Everett, you know. Like it was fucking one of the Indian dudes that like does comedy, you know. And there was just this white guy, just Everett guy, in the fucking crowd, just like mocking him in his accent. And I was like, you would never see that in Seattle. And when he mocked him, bro, he looked so sad. He looked so fucking upset that dude mocked him, and I was like, bro, you should literally be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like if some dude just mocked your accent, like racistly mocked your accent, you should have been like, fuck you, faggot. You know what I mean? Even the dude said to me, he's like, you can tell me to shut up. And I'm just like, yeah, you should have told him to tell him to shut the fuck up, because I was rude as shit. But it was also almost like, it was almost funny that guy just didn't give a fuck, dude. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's how a lot of places are that with comedy. It's like, I feel like most rooms in America are just going to be like some dude be like, Durka, Durka. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got some middle-aged white guy that fucking definitely voted for Trump. You know, it's like, dude,
he's just in the room. Yeah.
he's just drunk, fucking drinking his fucking Bud Light, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just funny just to watch homie's face just like almost his Indian skin almost turned white because he was just so shocked that someone would say some shit like that to him. And I'm like, have you really just been like in so many rooms that like you don't have like a muscle to fucking talk back to that? Because I feel like a lot of comedy, bro, and maybe this is just my perspective on it, is kind of a little of a shit talk. Even if you're not directly talking shit, like a lot of my comedy is like me talking shit about something.
Bro.
Just be like, fuck this, fuck that. I can't believe that people act like this or do this. And it's just like, what someone literally just racistly mocked you. And like, you got nothing to say.
Yeah. Like you have the microphone.
Yeah.
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Like you're on stage. Like you could
say something.
Yeah, that's what comedy
And it just
is.
like threw me off where I was like, you know, I'm not going to say his name or anything, but it's just like someone that gets up at a club regularly, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, tell that guy to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stick up for yourself, dog. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's shitting on your craft right now. Like,
shitting on your whole fucking race is what he was doing. He wasn't even shitting on.
Yeah, exactly.
He was
like,
literally mocking your accent.
Yeah.
And that's the type of shit where I'm just like, he literally was like, that's not very nice. And I was just like, that is the worst way to
said.
Yeah, he's just like he's like that was not nice. He's like, I'm just gonna pretend you didn't do that. And just like, dude, I don't want to say this, but it's just like the whole crowd, I feel like just like lost respect for him.
Yeah, because you're a comedian. You're supposed to be able to take a joke. You know?
Yeah,
and
you'd
if you're
hope.
up there telling people like, oh, that was
You'd hope
nice.
you'd be able to take a fucking joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like, dude, if someone mocked me on that stage tonight, how fucking suicidal and depressed I was, dude, I literally would have been like, I would have unleashed hell. I would have been like, shut your fucking mouth, faggot. You know what I mean? I would have snapped. Like, and it would. I don't even know if it would have been.
You want to die too?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it would have been funny, but it would have. I would have snapped. You know, and it's just like, that's the thing where I'm like, dude, that's nice that you fucking want to walk through life and just fucking be genuine and a sweet person. I respect it. I think that's awesome. But like, man, I don't know if that's the place for comedy.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't know if being that nice in any industry, right? Especially in America, and wanting to succeed, being nice is fucking, it's not profitable, bro.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? I don't think that gets you places. Like, I respect it. I think being a sweet and genuine person, I think that's awesome. I think that's fucking cool that you like have an outlook like that. But god damn, dude, people suck.
Oh yeah. And if you're
people suck so fucking much, and like, dear God, stick up for yourself just a fucking little bit, man. You know? And I like I said, I respect it that like, I think that's awesome that you have like that person. He had enough self-control not to like unload. I don't have self-control like that. If someone's talking to me sideways like that, I might throw fists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I know, because I've seen you. You won't let a motherfucker just talk to you like that. You know what I mean? I know you won't. And like I said, I respect it. I really do, because like, maybe I'd be happier if I could just fucking let shit go. I don't know. You know what I mean?
I hear you, because sometimes I feel that way as well, because like, I'm just the type of person, I'm like, no,
yeah,
I'm right.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm going to tell you I'm right.
The thing is I know I'm wrong, but I know you're wrong as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the problem. Is like, I'm not going to sit and defend myself, but I'm not going to sit and fucking take shit.
Especially when you're not sitting there like attacking someone in the crowd, and then someone in the crowd just raises up and is like, this guy is a piece of shit. I'm gonna let him know.
Yeah,
he's a piece of shit. So he says something, and even if it's mocking the way you sound.
No, for sure. I just like, it was just crazy where I was just like, dude, I don't
Yeah.
I said I respect that. I respect his way of handling it, which is weird. I think it's healthy, but it's just like it's not. I don't know if it's funny.
Yeah, no, I have a feeling I know who you're talking about as well. Honestly.
Nice guy. He's always been sweetheart to me, but it's just like that. Seeing that, it's just like you're not going to see someone in a fucking. There's not going to be a dude in Laughs Comedy Club mocking your accent.
Oh no, hell
Like
no.
that shit just don't
Like,
really
of course,
happen.
yeah.
And I feel like being in rooms like that, and if you're in rooms like that much and you're comfortable, not like just the wild card, like someone being a dick or something, I just feel like that's like not good for comedy, like for someone to like get in reps and shit. It's like you want to be quick on your feet.
Oh yeah, exactly. Quick, bro. I suck at crowd work. I suck at crowd work, man.
Yeah, I see. The thing is I
I'm
feel like I
not-
could do good with crowd work, but I just don't ever have enough of a crowd.
Yeah, that's very true. And a lot of people
'Cause
don't
it's
like
just
speak
like,
up
dude, when
and
I'm in an
heckle
open
you.
mic with a bunch of people that I know or do comedy with, how the fuck do I do crowd work on that?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like all I can do is tell jokes. But if I was like getting up at fucking one of the clubs regularly, like I would just look at a couple and be like, "How long have y'all been dating?
yeah.
How's that working? Because I can't figure it out." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that's like what I mean. That's just easy crowd work just right there. Like I have this new one where like I've just been because I've been trying to dip my toes in just like a little bit of crowd work. Like just one where I'm just like, any Italians in here?
Oh yeah.
And like literally the other night when this dude raises his hand, I was like, oh man, fucking wops over here. Don't trust him. I was like, go back to fucking New York, right? And like fucking he died. He's like, oh man. He's like, yeah. I was like, I don't know, man. I just don't trust Italians, so I don't trust you. And it was just like some weird little back and forth we had.
Yeah.
Obviously just a joke. I don't give a fuck. I don't not trust Italians. It's just funny because I can fucking say racial slurs about Italians and no one cares.
Yeah.
I can go tell you to go fuck yourself for just no reason. It's like fucking rude as shit, but it got laughs, and then we had it was small, like a semblance of some crowd work.
Yep.
But it's just like I said, when you're in rooms where it's like we are, it's like how's that fucking whatever? And like I even attempted to do fucking crowd work there because like there was just these couples sitting there, and I was like, hey, I was like, you guys a couple? Like, do you guys?
Where was this at?
Wits End.
Oh,
and there was only like 7 people in the room.
Yeah.
I look as I see this couple just chilling. I was like, do you guys do comedy? You guys just watching comedy? I was like, you guys are the real fucking MVPs to sit through this.
Yeah.
Because bless your heart for fucking sitting through this open mic comedy. Like, and it's just.
Yeah, you could have been adopting cats today.
You could have been doing anything else, but you're sitting around. You're sitting retarded fucking open micers, literally, truly, some of them autistic, fucking trying to do their jokes.
Yeah.
But it's just like you can only, like I said, crowd work's like really, really hard, and some of those just like open mics, I can't imagine. It's like I said, if you have a big room like Laughs and it's just people you don't know, I could really see it be easy just to like engage certain people, especially like couples or it's a funny looking dude,
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I feel so limited here in Seattle with the comedy lately where I'm just like, I don't think I'm ever going to get as good as I want to in this city.
I think you will, but you won't believe that you are because of how the scene is.
I guess maybe. I mean, you like reps and reps, whatever. It's just like
because it's slowly changing.
For
it's
sure,
slowly a little bit, but like it's like
just like it's like this is the thing is just like you got to be around people that are like really good to get better.
Yeah, competition. I like competition.
That's
what I realized.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's like
I used to hate following you. Now I don't give a fuck. I'm like,
now
I'm like,
I
fuck
wish
yeah.
I could
You know what I'm
follow
saying?
someone.
Like Pierce just set the room up, right?
Yeah.
Now let me go and finish shit,
Yeah.
or like let me set the room up. Then Pierce did it, like, and not a lot of people think like that, bro. A lot of people are like,
no, you
fuck,
want, bro. I
you know?
I don't want to be like this because I don't give a fuck about going anywhere on the spots. I don't think anyone's gonna stop me from telling my jokes or like ruin the room for me. I'm either gonna do good or bad, And I would love to go after someone that like was just murdering, because it was just like it would fucking make me do better. I know it would.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't see enough of that there. Maybe I'm just being too cocky again. I don't want to be. I hate being cocky about my comedy because I think it's such a weird thing to be cocky about. But it's just like I go in all these rooms and have good sets, and it's just like I see everyone out there doing it. Just like I said, I don't feel very like intimidated by like where I'm like, oh man, that dude's fucking killing it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like I wish I saw more of that. I wish I saw more people that were like really out here swinging, out here fucking like just like trying new shit out. And it's like a lot. Everyone just like repeats their same shit and this and that. I'm just like, can you tell the same joke to these same people over and over again, man? Like you just like I just don't get it.
Yeah. No.
Like I'm not hating. I just maybe I am. I don't know. I just like I always go up and have something fresh. You know, I always try to keep it fresh. Like especially if I go into another open mic and like I'm like in the same day. Like yesterday, it's like I did 3 different sets because it was just like some of the people that I saw at the last mic. Like I'm not gonna try to burn through that same material in front of them. It's just like it doesn't even feel right.
Yeah.
But they will. They'll do it, and I respect it, I guess. But I just
Oh, I hear you.
I could just go over it in my head and get the same result. I feel like it's like the idea is going up and to get like different, hopefully get different reactions from people. You know, or at least that's for me. It's just like I don't really learn much unless like people tell me if it's funny. You know.
Yeah, you get that feedback and shit.
Yeah, it's like actual laughter, and it's just I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah. There is a time and place to repeat your jokes, but I hear what you're saying, dude. For the most part, I try to like keep writing and then try to like just do different, especially when it's an open mic with like 5 people.
My thing is just like how shitty the past fucking week has been for me. It's just like there's been something shitty every day I could just bitch about, you know?
Yeah.
And like if people don't, like, I don't know what people are going through, but I guarantee some of these people are not. Their lives aren't perfect. Just like they need to start talking about that shit.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's like you don't think it's funny, it's like, dude, it might be, man. Like you think like I said, this one dude the other day. I don't really know the dude. We were talking, but he's like, oh, I just go. He's like, I'm just over my material. I was like, man, sometimes I just go up there and vent, man. Maybe you need to do that. He's like, well, not everything I say is funny like you. And I was like, bro, you think that I would go up and it was funny every time? It was months of just going up there and pouring my heart out before it got good. You know what I mean? There's months of just dying in rooms, being like, yeah, I used to fucking do this, blah, 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 and just silence. And you're like, all right, that sucked. Just like aired my dirty laundry out. Didn't want to tell anyone that. Just told a whole room and they were silent, you know?
Yeah.
And if you're like, I don't know, maybe you just like need to like take in that bomb.
Yep.
Because that's the only thing that's made me better. It's just like really fucking just eating dick, dude.
Yeah. You got to enjoy it sometimes.
But I just like guarantee there's something fucked up happened today to them or something. They saw something on the street, some heroin addict, something that you could bitch about.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was just like someone like my friend the other day, like he was like, oh, dude, I got a joke for you, and gave me a joke. And I was just like, it's funny, but it's just like, here's the thing, man. It's like I could take that joke to the stage. I didn't write it. It's not true to me.
Yep.
And I've tried to write just like a joke where it's like a hee-haw. You know, that has nothing to do. It's like comedy for me is something fucked up happens like in my life. And then I just go bitch about it. And then like somehow like something from the truth forms a bit, whether I accentuate the truth or whatever. It's like, I can't just like write a joke. Like something has to happen. Some sort of life experience has to happen because like, I feel like there's like a cadence where it's like if I go tell a joke, it's like I don't know if the room is like they like when I've done it in the past, it's like they feel like they can just smell the funk on me.
Oh yeah, especially
or they're just like oh that's the like if you got a bit that's like true to you, it's like a true thing, and like your cadence, like I feel like the crowd can just really pick up on that, you know. It was just funny to me. I was like, oh, that's funny, man. But it's just like, here's the deal. It's like, I don't think you understand. This is a friend that doesn't do comedy or anything. I was like, I don't think you get like how material works for me. It's not like jokes, you know. It's like this weird fucked up thing where I just joke about my fucked up life.
Yeah.
Where it's like one of the bits where I like recently that's been good. It's like, oh yeah, I used to like fucking steal my parents' KY jelly to jerk off or whatever. And it's just like, oh, how it's like funny. It's just fucking really gross or whatever. But then I had a bad case of jock itch. And I didn't get jock itch from stealing the KY jelly, but it's funny to say that I did because I was like dealing with it then. It was just like, it was a very real thing in the moment where it's like, that's where the bit came from. It came from like a real life experience and then like accentuating the truth a little bit.
Oh, like having the jock itch, and then you thinking about that bit, and
Yeah, and being like, dude,
all
would it
right.
be funny to be like, oh, I used the jelly that I was jerking off with the jelly, and be like, and then I got jock itch from it, which
Yeah.
is just funny to think that I got a rash from my parents'
From
lube,
yeah,
even though it didn't happen that way. But I did steal the lube and jerk off with
yeah.
it. But it's just like
I hear you.
it's
I have a joke about a crackhead in an elevator, and I exaggerated a little bit, but it's because of what I've seen.
But yeah,
You
but
know what I'm
that's what I'm
saying?
saying. Though.
What
That's
I've
like
saw,
I feel
and
like that's how a bit forms. Though it's
yeah,
like you gotta exaggerate. Like not everything's always 100% the truth. Like there's truths in it. It's like I did have jock itch and I did steal the jelly, but I was like, it's funnier to think that like I got it from fucking jerking off with their lube. Like there is truth in that,
yeah,
and it's just like it's like half a truth or half an exaggeration. But it's like I can't just like be like, oh, the chicken fucking crossed the road. Why?
yeah.
You know?
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't do
It's
that.
like,
Yeah,
like even if the joke's funny or whatever, like how my friend whatever, he's like, you can use that if you want. I was like, I don't think you get it. It's just like I won't like if I took that to the stage, I think it would bomb
Mhm.
because it's just like it doesn't. I don't have cadence. It doesn't have like I don't even. It doesn't have me behind it. Like
and people will read that.
yeah.
For sure, especially because now like we've been doing it, so it's like
I was like, oh,
they're gonna be like, wait,
yeah, what?
Someone that doesn't
Made me-
sound like Pierce.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's like, it says, I think it's like weird where it's like, I think a lot of people we do comedy with, man, are like, they're trying to write like jokes. And it's just like,
Yeah, they are. It's like jokes about like not even their life. It's just about certain subjects, and that shit's annoying, dude. Honestly,
yeah, it's weird. Like I said, I just like, I don't like, some people can do it. Maybe
Yeah.
like I've seen like obviously like Mark Norman, like a joke guy, like he just writes jokes and shit.
Mhm.
And it's just like, there's an art form to it, but
hmm
even him, I think there's like a realism or like a cadence to him where he like believes it, you know?
Yeah, definitely the way you say it and the tone
Yeah.
and all that shit.
But yeah, it's like I said, it's like it's like you can't just like write jokes. It's just like something fucked up happens, and then you're just like, all right, I might have something there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I got fucking plastered, fucked off the other night, and it's like, oh, I got fucking material out of it. It's like that's the weird thing about comedy, I guess. Where it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how other motherfuckers are writing jokes or like getting material, but it's like that's why I have so much of it because I'm just fucking pulling it from like my day to day.
Same, dude. I write shit in my phone and then I just go back to it and I'm just
Some
like,
of it,
what
man,
the
it's like
fuck?
I don't even know if they're jokes. They're just like purely just like a note of just something fucked up
Yeah.
or whatever. Where I'm like, I'll say it on stage. I'll see what happens, you know.
Yeah,
And then like I'll get laughs, and it's just like it's confusing, but you're like, okay, it's just like
Mhm. You can add to it or fucking figure out the joke then. You
it's
know?
like the whole thing where it's just like I got a fucking ad on Instagram, just like, oh, try shooting up ketamine. Basically, I was just like, that's fucking dark, but it was funny. I got a big laugh today. You know, it's just like it wasn't really funny at all, honestly. When I was spiraling in addiction, and I saw that, I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, but for some
Yeah.
reason, it was
It's
fucking
just-
hilarious to a crowd
yeah.
of people, and it's just like
Yeah.
that's what comedy seems to me lately. It's like the thing that you don't even think's funny is, you know.
Mhm. The whole
It's like a weird duality on that.
the whole realism behind it, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just reached a point with shit lately this week where I'm just like, I fucking need to get my shit. I need to fucking, I don't know. I need to be healthier, and I've been not. Car crash really got to me, man.
Yeah, it feels like it, dude. Feels like you've been wanting to talk about this shit.
Well, it's just like, you know,
Yeah.
the fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's always a fucking bummer, especially when you're just trying to do something right and then you walk out and
It was so fucking funny. Oh my
you
god,
see this shit.
dude, I'm fucking like, because we like this guy's like fucked up. He's like just trying to go sit in the Safeway and chat this up, you know, because I have seating in there. And like we're in there just like exchanging information, bro. And like the security guards are fucking like tackling this guy fighting over stolen groceries, like in the middle of like the car crash and all this shit. I'm just like, shit, don't stop.
It's
Like shit, like you think that like you're gonna get a break, and it's like now you're gonna watch the security guard beat the fuck out of someone
Yeah.
while your car just got totaled, and it was just like so much chaos going on that it kind of just broke me mentally. I'm not gonna lie, it was just so much at once where I was just like, what the fuck is happening right now? You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
it's anarchy out here in these fucking streets, and people want to sit and pretend that like everything's all fucking hunky dory while it's just like
No, it's not.
How the
dude.
like I'm like, dude, the fact like it's almost scary, right? That people think things are so hunky dory when there's just so much fucked up shit going on. It's almost kind of terrifying because it's like, how disassociated are you from like the reality around you?
No,
You know what I mean?
exactly, dude. I stayed home all day today, and then fucking when I go outside today, I'm just like, fuck, dude. I hear you, man. Just seeing everything.
that's scary,
going on the
man.
train, going on the bus, going just anything, dude.
Like, I don't want to say that, but it's like that's part of the reason why I think shit's so fucked up is because people are so disassociated, being like, oh, everything's okay. It's like, no, it's not.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? The fact that you think everything's okay is like, I don't want to say part of the problem, but it's just like no one cares enough. And then the people that or whatever are just disassociated from like the fucked up shit going on. And then you have someone like me that's just like actually just sees shit for what it is. And it's just like fucking their head up, you know?
Yeah, dude. I hear you on that.
Because like, I wish I could just like ignore that. I wish the Zoloft would hit me and be like, oh, it's okay. You know, it's all right. He's just stealing groceries. Someone just totaled my car. Fuck it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I'm sitting there. I'm like, dude, what's the point of this?
Yeah.
Like, this is pure anarchy. Fucking everyone's a fucking mess. And it's just it's like I said, it just bums me out. You know, I just like I don't want to be so like negative or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fucking hey, man. But it's just crazy watching these motherfuckers fight over groceries while my car just got totaled. I'm just like,
Was it just one dude trying to walk out with groceries?
yeah, he just like filled up a bunch of tote bags and he's trying to fucking walk out, and they're just like fighting over this shit. And the fucking security guard just like low key just starts wailing on this dude. I'm just like watching this dude spit up blood, watching like a 6'6" black dude just beat the fuck out of this white junkie. I'm just like, I just want to go home. You know what I mean? Like I remember I'm pretty sure I started crying because I was like, I just want to go home. You know, like I was like, I want my mommy. You know what I mean? Like that's how I felt, and it was just like, and I felt like that feeling, just being like, it's like no one gave a fuck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sure some people would care or whatever. It's just, but it's just like there's nothing anyone could do. You know, and it's just it's just like that hopelessness of just like.
It's crazy how that time of night brings out that emotion.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, bro, you're not feeling happy at 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not feeling like you're either feeling tired, you got to go to sleep, or you're up like that trying to steal groceries. You know, like or just like going through shit like how you were going through, and it's just, dude, that time of night just it
brings
crazy,
out the worst in people, man.
Dude, yeah,
brings
man.
out the fucking worst in people.
I don't know what it
but
is,
just, dude. It was crazy seeing that. You're like, dude, can we just take a moment to chill? And I was just like, no. It was just like, nope. Life just kept going.
Yeah,
life did not stop for me at all in that moment. And I was just like, I don't know, it was a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man.
Like I want some sort of semblance of some sort of just something, and it's just like everything just feels like utter chaos. Fucking other chaos, man. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But R.I.P. to the Yoda, dude. I might even just put the picture of the Yoda in the fucking caption. Just a fucking destroyed Toyota, dude.
Dude, for real, man. That shit, it did not look good. I'm glad you weren't in it. Fuck.
Thank God I wasn't, bro. Thank fucking God I wasn't, because I probably would have, like I said, broke a leg or something. So you got to count your blessings. Could be worse.
Yeah,
really could be.
For real, man. Holy shit.
Could be a lot worse. That dude could have ran off, and I could have been getting nothing, no rental, no nothing. So, and yeah, that's the other thing. You gotta fucking just be thankful for shit. So, it's hard.
If he would have ran off, do you think you would have not gotten anything?
I don't know, man. I don't really see how I would have.
Yeah.
You know, if he ran off, I don't really see. I feel like I just would have literally just been like cold stuck with that. I would have had to tow the car to the junkyard. I just would have lost the entire vehicle. You know, so it's awesome that I'm going to potentially be getting some money for it, but yeah. Like apparently fucking my homie was telling you can get like a non-liable insurance. So like if someone just fucking hits your car and runs, you have to pay extra for your insurance to cover that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it doesn't come with normal insurance. There's like a separate insurance package for that. That's like
covered that part. Yeah.
Yeah. Type of stuff.
Damn, dude.
So, and I wasn't covered for that. And
oh yeah.
Next time when I go to get a car, I'm probably going to pay the extra $30 a month just to make sure if someone does smack my car again and runs off, I'll be covered.
Yeah. because people do
People do shit like
yeah,
that.
and they report it stolen or some shit the next day.
Yeah, people do fucked up shit, you know. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't anymore. I don't think I did before that happened. I almost felt like I got in that moment when before that happened. I felt like I was like too comfortable in life, and I was like, oh, I remember what this like. This is normally how things were. I just live like this.
Yeah, just shit happening, dude. I totally fucking feel you on that, man.
You know, it's like almost like it almost made me miss COVID because we all got locked at home and we're all just like, oh, we're just stuck, you know. And I feel like that just like kind of got me in a, you know, you're stuck at home for 2 years and figured out how fucking crazy shit is when you go outside.
Yeah, dude.
I don't even know.
Totally feel you on that, bro.
How you been, dog? You just been fucking at home?
Yeah, just past couple of days, yeah, just been at home, bro, just dealing with fucking my own shit and getting ready for just a bunch of other shit that's happening. I don't even know if I want to vent about it on the pod. You know?
I feel it, man.
But like, yeah, no, dude. Like, no, I mean, you know what I'm going through. But
I mean, I can only imagine what you're going through.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I've been all right though, bro. Honestly, fucking. I wrote some shit down though. I wanted to talk to you about. If you have a little bit of time left. Oh shit, man. Hold on. So I met this girl on Tinder, bro, like a couple nights ago, and I hang out with her whatever. I go to her place and like we're hanging out, we're playing cards. And then she like breaks it down to me that she's a virgin, right? And she just says it to me, and I'm like, okay, well, like we're just playing cards, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to like I don't know, like we're just hanging out. But then like I don't know, like we end up hooking up, and then it's just I don't know. It's just been I've never
sex?
No. Like I've like we've made out,
fooled around and
shit.
we
fooled around and shit. But I've never been put in this position, and I think a lot of guys, especially like people watching this right now, would probably be like, "Yeah, dude, I would want to fuck a virgin." You know what I'm saying? But I was put in this position, bro, and I realized I don't want to have sex with a virgin.
Well, it's like
I don't even think I want to really like interact. Well, like, she's a cool girl. Like I love talking to her.
Yeah, I
like,
wouldn't want to have sex with something like I don't know. I would have a hard time believing that they're a virgin. How old are they? But
yeah,
I feel it though. Just like the stipulations is like the first person you have sex with. It's like that girl's gonna probably fall in love with you.
Oh, dude, I know, man. That's what I had to break it down too.
Fuck that.
But dude, look, she's from Saudi Arabia. She's only been here for 10 years, and she's 30.
Never had sex. I don't know why I find that so hard to believe. But
I know.
I've seen girls pull that shit. They're like, I'm a virgin. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and it's like, what do you do then? Like, I mean, like, and again, like, I mean, like, I'm not weird. I didn't make things weird. Like, I'm still her friend or whatever. But it was just like, it's like she really wants to fuck me. Honestly, like, she was like, no, like, I've been like waiting for the right person, and I'm like, the right person.
That's scary.
Yeah, it sounds scary, right? I was like, what do you mean?
You've been waiting for the right person for 30 years. Fuck that. Fuck that, dude. I don't need none of that type of energy in my life, bro.
Dude, it just weirded me out.
Oh, you're a virgin and you're 30 years old and you want to fight? Like, dude, the amount of emotional damage that you could do to that person, you know, if you didn't like fucking call them back, you know?
Oh, dude. And I've dealt with fucking women that aren't virgins, and if I don't call them back, it's like a thing, you know?
Yeah.
But dude, man, it was just like it was a trip, man.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, I realized
whoever's trying to be like, I want to fuck a virgin is damn near they got to be a virgin themselves. I feel like,
and it made me start to think, because you know how there's certain religions that like if you go and like sacrifice yourself, you can go to heaven and have a bunch of virgins to yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That sounds like
that
sounds very awful, dude.
A bunch
that
of
sounds
virgins.
like where do you start? You know, like you gotta start
some
talking.
Girl that you have to like teach everything to. You're like, there's no sexual experience at all.
I'd be so pissed. I'd be in heaven like, I died for this shit. Like,
I don't want a girl that's fucking straight ran through, I guess. But like, I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe I'm just like, I don't really care. But I also want someone that's fucking
experienced,
somewhat
a little bit,
like sexually inclined. You know, not like full on. Just like virgin, dude. What? Like, I don't even think I've ever slept with a virgin. Like, even when I was younger, you know.
I've never, dude. But like my younger self, I was like when I was young, I was thinking like, man, I can't wait to have sex with a virgin to feel that feeling. But dude, I don't know, man. Like
That sounds awful.
it was very awful, bro.
Yeah, because like as someone that's
it
30
was
years
awkward.
old, yeah, someone that's like 30 years old now, you're like, if someone told me they were a virgin, I'd be like, well, I'm probably not the person
That you
for
want.
you to like do this with.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I felt. I'm like, dude, I'm
Like you need yourself like a nice guy.
yeah.
You know? Now, I'm not
That's
saying you're not a nice guy, David, but you know what I mean.
No, I know it. She kept asking me if I was okay. You know, like she's like, "Are you sure you're okay?" I was like, "No, I'm not okay."
That's all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not
a
gonna
bold
sit
statement.
here and tell you over fucking Snapchat that I'm not okay.
It's
Like,
a bold
no,
statement to be like,
go
"Hey,
to
I'm a
sleep,
virgin." Like, I
yeah.
don't. That is something I almost wouldn't tell people.
Yeah, no, dude. It was just,
You know, if I was
she's
her, I would just-
very stable. Like, she has her own place. She has a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a graphic
Oh,
designer.
is that how you get a girl that has stuff going on in her life? She just never had sex. Fuck, that's fucked up.
I don't want a girl
That's
in my
fucked
life
up,
like
dude.
that.
That's
dude.
really weird to think about for a second. You just made me think because I'm just like
What?
every girl I've ever been with is just kind of a fucking train wreck. You're like, this girl's stable. She got a job. She got a degree.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah, and I'm still trying to stay away. You know,
but she's
like,
never had sex. That's like the big red flag there, though. It's like you've never like had sex. You've never just once had intercourse. That's crazy to me. To be 30 years old, like you're 10 years from being a 40-year-old virgin. There's a movie about that.
Yeah.
You know,
really,
So-
yeah.
that's crazy to me.
And I understand now how awkward it is because it is very awkward, dude.
I mean, dude, that's insanely awkward. Like I said, if it's
so
true,
awkward. Fucking 3 a.m, just like
like I said, if that's fucking, if there's any truth to that, that's fucking really weird. Because like I said, it's just like, why the fuck are you on Tinder?
on top of that, yeah.
It's like
that's what I was
you really
thinking,
like you're out
too.
here fucking meeting people on Tinder and you've never had like I said, I just find that hard to believe.
Yeah, same, dude. I was
Because like I've had girls say some shit like that to me, and then like I fucking hang out with them for a couple hours, and I'm just like, oh, you're talking to like 5 dudes on your phone right now. You know what I mean? Like you're not a fucking virgin. You're just like playing games.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. And like a
So-
part of me believes her because she's like from a different country. Like she's not like American. You know what I'm saying? I could picture an American girl.
She's
Like,
been here for 10 years though.
but yeah, so the culture might
I don't know
have-
why. I just feel like I'm like I said, I'm having a hard time believing her at 30 years old because it's just like, dude, that's a lot of
Mhm.
going
Like-
through all your teen years into your 20s. Like, dude, you're so fucking horny. I feel like in your 20s,
On top of that, yeah, dude.
so it's like you never
right
fucking fucked anyone. That's crazy.
Yeah, I somewhat believe it, then I don't, because then she like started telling me she's never done anything with anyone, and I'm like, I don't really.
I don't believe that.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really believe like you.
I don't believe that.
There
at
had to
all.
been one time when
yeah,
you were
kissed
like,
or fucking touched
yeah,
someone's dick.
something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, dude, it's just.
There's no way you go 30 fucking years without your uncle molesting you or something.
See, yeah, we gotta
Clip that.
Yeah, we have to. It's been serious this whole pod. We have to fucking laugh.
Yeah, fucking clip that, dude. That was funny. There we go.
Oh,
Something to laugh
shit,
about.
dude.
But no, it's like that's crazy to me. Like like I said, someone that's 30 years old, I would not want someone to deal with their emotional state of being like an actual virgin. Like that's a fucking loser. You know what I mean? If you haven't had sex for 30 years, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, on that, or like, I mean, what else is there? You know, like, I mean, like, not like necessarily you're a loser, but like, what?
I
like,
mean, you're a nerd.
You're a liar.
You're a liar, or
you're a liar.
You're a fucking nerd, and it's like the 40-year-old virgin movie, dude. He fucking collects action figures, like, you know what I mean? She's got to have some, like, she's got to fucking put all that energy somewhere.
Yeah.
To not have sex for 30 years, dude, you got to fucking have some really weird hobbies, you know, something to
Yeah.
really take your mind off fucking flicking that old bean. You know, like, fuck, dude, that's a long time, dude.
Yeah. No.
Like, I'm like now losing my sexual energy, I feel like. So it's just like, I don't know how it is for women. I know when they go premenopausal, they get really horny, but it's just like,
Mhm.
you almost feel like in your 30s, that's when you kind of calm down. To think you haven't had sex
Yeah.
to like where like it's like my dick doesn't work like it used to, and it's like imagine if I waited 30 years to start having sex when my dick's not really working.
Yeah,
like it used to. That's a bummer.
And then try to use it. You're like, oh,
It's like I'm glad I had sex in my early 20s. My dick fucking was hard all the time, and I was just like I'd have sex a lot, and it was fun. You know, it's like now it's like I've been in relationships with girls, and they want to have sex more than me because I'm just like I'm fucking tired.
Yeah,
you know.
I hear you on that, dude.
And that shit's like
I still have my fun, but I hear you on that. I'm not really like trying to fuck everything that moves anymore, you know. And I feel like people need to go through that. I feel like she needed to go through that.
Everybody
now
needs
it's like
everybody needs a hoe phase.
Yeah,
I feel like
does.
if you want to have some semblance of like learning what's stable, like I don't want to, you know, maybe like a stable relationship with someone or something, but you gotta fucking like kind of have a hoe phase to like figure out that you don't want to
be a hoe, or like you just you know what you want.
She's gonna be like 40 years old, 50 years old, and she's gonna be like, God, fucking sucking everything.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. I feel like that's what kind of happens. That almost has to. Because like I grew up like real like religious and shit, and like it was a very common thing that like a girl would be a virgin and then like get with her husband, or like I'm at, and like they're like in Pennsylvania and like in the church and shit, and like they only have sex with one person. You know, they lost their virginity young, but they never had their hoe phase, and then by the time they're 30, 40 and they have like 2 or 3 kids, and then this bitch is fucking cheating on him with everybody. And it's a very common thing that I've seen, just like I said, growing up, and just be like, I literally was like my fucking Aunt Kylie or whatever growing up. It's like this bitch fucking literally like was with my uncle for forever, and then it's just like now she's just fucking everything that moves.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, and he's just like, oh, why is my wife treating me like this? It's just like, dude, because you fucking guys never experienced life, and I don't blame her for fucking wanting to go live her fucking life. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like you got to do that before you fucking get tied down with fucking like 4 kids.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because then that's what happens. It's just like
then you're
now you got 4 kids and fucking you've been married for 15, 20 years, and you're fucking having a literal midlife crisis.
Yeah.
And you're just like fucking everything that moves, and it's just like
and then if you're the other person on the other end dealing with seeing your partner be like this or whatever, it'll fuck you up. Yeah, dude. Especially
if you're with them for 20 years, and it's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
These people were like good Christian men or whatever. I'm like, oh God, and I thought I was doing this, but it's like, dude, the God shit, whatever. It's just like, dude, think about this critically for a moment. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like people want to fuck. It's human nature, and they're like. Well, I've never really been upset about like whatever. It's like I've had girls cheat on me or this or that. It's like I'm not gonna stick around with the bitch, but it's just like I'm not gonna get upset about someone. Just like it's like human nature, man.
It really is. We get tired of things fast, dude.
Yeah, it's human nature, man. It's like you'll stick together if you want to, and it's just like I've always been a firm believer, which is like, yo, if you could take the bitch from me, she was never mine. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
I mean, I'm not going to sit and be like, oh, well, and like fight for this girl when she obviously wants to fuck someone else. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen guys do that shit. They're like, oh, I'm going to get her back. It's like, dog, shut the fuck up. The bitch was never yours, dog. The fact that you're like, this is the thing, too. The fact that you think you own her, I think is probably why she is fucking other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, that's not your bitch, dog. Never was, homie.
Mm-mm.
Like, maybe it's just me too. It's just like, I don't really want to own anyone, you know, because like I'm not into slavery. So like whether it's a woman or not, it's like she should have her own like free will and thoughts, you know.
Yeah, and be able to go be herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like if that herself is going to fuck other people and shit, I guess fuck it. Like I'm not gonna stick by her side while she does that, but I'm also not gonna be like, oh, why did this fucking happen to me?
Yeah, like I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, no,
it's like, did you fucking not think about human nature for a second? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like people fucking, like I said, it's like people want to fuck, man. It's like there's nothing really wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. People
but yeah, I've seen it so much where I can't believe that girl. Like I said, I have a hard time believing that girl's a virgin. I don't know why. I have a very
Same, dude.
Like I feel like that's just a fucking game in itself, and that's like
I didn't even fall for it. I was like, I mean, I talked to her about it a little bit.
I'm not saying you did.
I'm just like, dude, no, like I don't even want to like. It's just I don't know, man. You know, she's like talking to me more than like how friends should talk, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, you're like, dude, I'm not trying to get to like
Yeah.
really know you like that, like on this level.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, man. I've just been dealing just women in general. I'm not even trying to be like this. It's like, oh, there's so many games lately when I've just even talked to girls where I just like kind of check out where I'm like, I don't really want to talk to you anymore. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, and some of these, like, I've talked to girls, they've reached out to me, talking to me. Like, I didn't even want to talk to them. And then it immediately turns into games. And I'm just like, dude, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I'd rather just like fucking stay at home tonight alone than like play this weird back and forth and see if we're actually gonna hang out or whatever the fuck. Like, you reached out to me. Like, I'm just like, I'm fucking 30 years old. Like, if you want to kick it, we will. It's like, don't keep me on the back burner or whatever, where it's like, oh, I might go hang out with this guy that I actually like, but I want to fuck you. You know what I mean? I just like,
yeah.
it's like, it's fine.
Dude,
like, if you want to talk to or do whatever the fuck, you're your own person. So it's like, I don't really care, but don't like, oh, let's fucking meet at whatever. And then like when that time comes around and I'm like, what's up? And you're like, oh, I fucking, something came up. It's like, okay, duh.
Yeah.
Like the dude that you really have feelings for probably hits you back.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's fine. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, that sucks or whatever. But it's just like, I don't want to fucking play this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't.
Yeah.
I just like, I'd rather just like, I don't know. Like, if you could just almost be upfront with me and be like, oh, I'm talking to other guys. And I kind of want, I just like, with some honesty, maybe I'd like be able to be like, oh, it's fine. You know, just, I'd be like, whatever. Like, at least you're fucking real with me. But then they're just like, oh, no, I'm not talking to anyone else or this or that. I'm just like, whatever, man.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of guys have ruined it for the image of the type of guys that we are, you know, because we don't give a fuck. So like, there's just guys out there that are getting their feelings, and they'll probably text this girl all night, like, "Why didn't you text me back?" Or "Why didn't you like?" And the girl's like, "I met you on the internet, you know, like I don't need to text you back." And
exactly.
she has this little fucking vision of how guys are, and it's like, because I've been dealing with that too, man.
No, for sure. But like, is it immediately the moment I see that, like, I just like don't even like respond anymore.
Yeah,
I just like tune out. Where I'm just like.
Dude.
Like I said, some of these girls like I've had just like old girls I've known to the past like hit me up or this to that, and it's just like immediately like games. Like this one girl fucking hit me up. And she's like, "Oh, I'm going through a breakup and blah 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 blah," and like she's just like going off, dude, for like no reason. And I'm just like, okay, you know, like you know what I mean? Like it's fucking good to talk to you, I guess. Like I hope you're doing all right, you know. And then like I don't even know why. Just like you, just like I was like, oh, I'll hit her up. Just like generally, truly, I mean this, like not even trying to like fuck this person or anything. I was just like, I hope she's doing well, you know, because like she seemed like she was really going through it. Decided to use me as like something, whatever. Everybody's got their fucking shit going on.
Yep.
And I was just like the other day, I was just like, oh, hey, I hope you're doing well, and blah blah blah. Just like sparked up a conversation. Because this girl was like talking about going to rehab. I was like, I hope you're going to rehab. Like I was generally just like, I hope you're doing good.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, yeah, me and my boyfriend now. Like, she just, like, completely dismissed that. Like, she hit me up and was, like, telling me she broke up with this guy. Now she's acting like she's with him again. And I was just like, oh, God. You know what I mean? Where I was just like, dude, I don't even know why. I was literally just trying to be, like, friendly, you know?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause this girl lives fucking, like, 2 hours away type shit. And I was just, like I said, I was just trying to be friendly.
Mm-hmm.
It's, like, nice to be a nice person, I guess, or something. And I was just like, holy shit, just to see the unstable back and forth. Like, oh, I broke with him. And they're like, oh, yeah. My partner. And I'm just like, oh God, you know, where I'm like, what the fuck's like, fucking hope you get help, dude. You know, it's like literally what I was saying. I was like, you should probably go to rehab, you know?
Yeah.
Like whatever's going on, if you're going, like you're saying you break up with this guy and then pouring your heart out to me and I haven't talked to you in years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You just Snapchat me this shit. You don't even have my fucking phone number.
Yeah. You just,
you know what I mean? It's just like, it's like I said, it's not that I had any real general interest in like getting with this person. It was just like, the immediate, like, just like in the like a game. It's just like a game, you know?
Yeah, dude.
And that shit's just like that's the. Like, I haven't even been talking to girls. Like I'm literally at a point where I'm just like I'm so checked out from like trying to fucking talk to like have a relationship that honestly kind of bumps me out. Like I'm just so like I'm like because it falls right into that rhythm of just weirdness almost within like 10 minutes of talking. Like we could send a few texts back and forth with any girl I've talked to recently, and I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, what the actual fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I can't deal with this. You know what I mean? And it's not even like I was trying to have sex with the person. I just can't even deal with the conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's like fucking, like I said, a huge bummer because it's like I went from having a 3-year relationship and just even trying to like talk to a girl. I'm like, this is what I have to deal with? Holy shit. Like, I don't do this to people. I hope, dear God, I don't, you know?
Yeah, no, just play those fucking mind games.
I just don't have like, I have a lot going on. I don't want to be like, oh, I have a bunch of shit going on, but it's just like, I have like a lot of stuff that I want to do in my day. And the last thing I want to do is like try to hang out with someone that's going to fucking backpedal like 5 times. You know what I mean? And then we're like, oh, we may hang out once, but then it was just like, how much time did I waste texting you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When I could have been like filling out orders, I could have been doing an open mic, I could have been doing anything else, but like, it's literally a waste of time.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing for me is just like, man, how much time did I used to waste talking to some of these bitches?
Dude, for real. And some
I used to be the type of guy, bro, where I'd have like 5-6 bitches I was just talking to. And like, I don't know how the fuck I used to do that shit. Fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, I try to do that now, and I'm like, this shit's weird. Because then, like, you get annoyed from let's just say your day just gets ruined. You don't want to talk to anyone. You know what I'm saying? And then these bitches are hitting you up, or just anyone's hitting you up, and then you're just ignoring it, and then now it becomes a thing, right? Of you ignoring people.
Yeah.
And like you look like this certain dude, but it's like you have your own life, and you don't even want to fucking engage
Exactly. And
with
it's like,
people.
Dude, well, it's like I said, it's just like it's getting to the point where it's like, you know, I've spent almost like 2 months now, like alone, and it's just like, I don't know, like I want to have like human connection, like I don't know if I want to have a girlfriend or anything serious right now, but it'd be like, you know, it'd be nice to like fucking like spend time with a female that like I fucking like just generally get along with, and it's just like I can't even seem to find that right now.
Yeah, no, I know, I get it, dude.
It's just like, I don't know. It's just like a weird thing because it's just like, I don't want to fall back into my old mindset where I'm like, fuck love and like, fuck all that shit because it's like not healthy.
Yeah, no, it's not. Because
not being like, oh, I don't want to ever have any form of relationship. It's like, I want to have healthy relationships, but it's just like crazy that it's just like, I don't know if it's the girls that I attract or what. But it's just like some of these people, like I said, it's just like, I don't even hit them up. They're reaching out to me. You know, it's like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Like, why did you even hit me up?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you hit me up to just confuse me? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here back and forth for, you know, an hour or two. And like I said, it's so much time to like, and then nothing happens. It's just so confusing. I'm like, I almost on her and I'm like, do you have the time for this shit, bitch? Like, don't you gotta go, how do you pay your bills? You know what I mean? What the fuck is going on here, dude?
Yeah, no, dude, I feel.
You know what I mean? I'm like, is this your full-time job? Just like fucking talking to motherfuckers? Like, what is going on, bro?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just like, it's a lot of effort, man.
Yeah, no, it is, dude.
It's just a lot of fucking effort. And like I said, I get really fucking surprised too. Oh my God, I saw something funny to talk about, dude. So there's this dumb blonde bitch at fucking Water Wheel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, did you hear about fucking Keon snapping on
I saw the video.
Oh my God, dude, I was fucking there. It was so
yeah,
fucking,
I heard you laughing.
Dude, it was so, you heard me laughing. Yeah,
well, I saw you too.
Bro, shit went
like,
down to the point where Keon was about to fight somebody, and this whole fucking open mic got so quiet, dog. And I am just cackling because I'm like, I'm loving it. Keon's calling people faggots. It was nuts, dude. Because Keon just finally snapped. Because like, I don't know if you heard what the shit that's like. I don't want to get into all that, but like he like lost his spot where like he throws his mic and shit. And like, I don't know if you heard about all that, but
oh yeah, in Pioneer Square, yeah.
But like, he just finally had a breaking point. And like, I've been warning him since like fucking day one, where I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers will throw you under the bus for 5 minutes type of shit. Yep. You know what I mean? And like, I ain't trying to be like that. And like, he finally, it's like, I was just trying to warn him from like getting too close to these people and snapping like that.
Yeah.
Because like, I've been there where I like want to fucking snap, and it's like, dude, that's going to fucking make things worse. You know, like if you get too angry. But it was just so funny because it's just like watching him finally, because like a lot of these people that we do comedy with, I guarantee you'll watch it happen. Like they'll all, one by one, they'll all break.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just like, you're going to want to do the comedy you want to do. You want to be yourself and this and that. And it's just like, dude, these people don't want that. Some of these people like truly don't want you to be up there shining. You know, they don't. And you're just going to snap. And he fucking snapped. Like, he was literally calling people faggots, and he was going off, dude. I was just, everyone in this open mic got so scared, and it was so funny, just me laughing. And like, literally, I just remember they're like, "Are you going to even tell any jokes?" I was like, "This is the best open mic comedy I've ever seen here. This is actually the first time I've actually seen," and I'm yelling over everyone yelling at Keon. I was like, "This is the first time I've ever seen comedy done here." I was like, "I can't believe it." It's like, I've been here going off and on for years. The first time I've actually seen comedy. And like, and no one's really laughing. I know some people are laughing under their breath or whatever, but I'm just cackling, bro, because it's just fucking hilarious. Like, this one dude tries to literally step to Keon. And Keon's like, "I'm about to beat his ass." And I was like, yo, chill. You know what I mean? I'm like, don't fucking let this little fucking dumb fuck get you worked up like that, bro.
Yeah.
But like, it's just so fucking funny because like so many of the open micers are like, they just like, no offense to some of the open micers we do comedy with, man, but these motherfuckers don't get laid. I fucking love a lot of you. You guys are fucking, some of y'all the homies, but damn, bro, the fact, like, you could just see that like some of the people were like cool people that me and you know were taking her side just because they wanted to fuck her.
Oh.
And I was like, "Dog, that bitch pussy stink, bro. Don't fucking throw it." Like, you're throwing, like, Keon's the homie, bro. Like,
yeah,
like bros before hoes type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so funny because I'm dying laughing too. And she looks at me. She's like, "Really? You're just going to laugh at him calling me a fucking cunt?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fucking hilarious." The funniest shit I've ever seen, actually.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you're upset and you've been fucking like, it's fucking hilarious, man. But it's just like I said, it's just gonna be one by one, bro. I don't want to say this, but one by one, you're gonna see some of these comics that we know fucking snap on these people, because it's just like, you can only take so much, man.
And some of the comics that you don't expect either. You're like, "Oh shit!"
Well, it's like, dude,
He snapped,
bro.
She
You can
snapped.
only take so much, but then these people are criticizing you so much and stuff. And like,
yeah, that's true.
yeah, I mean, and it's just like, I've been dealing with it on the front end for a while, so like, I've kind of like compartmentalized. I've learned to like navigate the water the way I want to and like how I can without like fucking losing my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these guys where I'm like, and I've been warning them, I'm like, be careful, dog, especially getting close to some of them, man. Like, 'cause they're just gonna fucking fully milk you.
Yep.
They're gonna put your cock on the table and milk you, dog. Like, full on fucking dirt. They're gonna drain you for everything you got. And like, I wish it wasn't that way. But it's just like kind of what I see it for. It's just like anyone that's like policing people what to say. It's like, dude, that's weird.
Super weird.
You know what I mean? Super weird. Like,
super weird.
They want control, and when they lose control, and like, it's just, I don't know. I just hope none of them do anything stupid, you know. But it's just crazy, like fucking seeing some of these comics. Like, it's funny because I go on stage right after. I was like, everyone that you saw leave the room with her definitely is racist, and they say the N-word behind closed doors, and they mean it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, they don't say it in
Was
public.
this another comic that was arguing with Keon?
2 other comics.
2 other girl comics?
No, 1 girl comic and 1's doing like this weird vest. People I never see out. I only see my water wheel.
What was the argument about?
Well, like, Keon was like going on stage and they're like, "You're not funny." And like, they were like, she was just like, "You're not even funny" type shit. And Keon just kind of, I think, like I said, he just kind of had his last, like, with them losing the room and like all that. I think he's just like, fuck these fucking dumb fucking liberals.
Yeah.
Fuck these dumb little liberal cucks in Seattle. I think they run shit.
Yeah.
And he just snapped. And it's just like I said, I was warning him because it's like, I fucking love Keon. And it's just like, I don't want to see him fucking lose like his head or get close to people that don't fucking give 2 shits about him, dog.
That's very true, man.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, these are people that fucking threw me under the fucking rug like it was fucking nothing, just instantly, where I'm like, dog, this is just a word to the wise. It's just like how I've lived life. It's like, dude, if you don't think they'll turn on you on a dime, you got another thing coming to you, you know? And it's like, I don't want to be this person and tell you that that's going to happen. But as a friend, as someone that I'm like, I want to tell someone I care about that, like, yo, watch out. Because I'd hope someone would do the same for me. Yeah. And like, if I heard some shit like that, I would definitely take that into consideration. And it's just like, don't, you know, be careful.
Yeah, dude.
And it was fucking glorious watching him snap. I'm glad it didn't escalate further, but it's just funny. Just because, like, dude, people really, really get too comfortable, and then the rug gets pulled. You know. It's like,
yeah, dude.
like, you know what I mean? Like, the way that I've seen them treat him is just kind of fucked up, and just like I said, I'm not looking for anything other than like friendship with some people where I'm just like, I just want to be cool with people and just like be able to do comedy. So it's just like, I obviously, like, there's people, especially, I don't know, whatever, since the pod and just things or just whatever. It's like some people have been so nice to me lately, and I'm like, I just kind of like, I'm glad we are
Cool now, but
yeah, I don't really want to like get to know some, like, you know, on a very personal level, you know, like I've had some people like sit down with me and I'm like, oh, can I sit with you? I'm like, yeah, sure, man. I really don't want to like talk to you like that. Like, no fucking offense, but I just don't. I don't know. I'm very wary of people switching up so quickly.
That's how I am too, dude.
It's like there's a vibe change, and I noticed that shit, and I'm just like, I'm not with it. Like, as long as I can do my comedy in peace, but like, I'm not gonna fucking go get drinks with you, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. No offense to any of them, you know. If you're watching the pod, thank you, but I don't want to get drinks with you. I don't know. Not all of you. Some of y'all hang out, and it's like, I don't even drink, so fucking,
yeah,
you know. But it's fucking weird, man. Like but it was so fucking funny watching him snap, man. And it was so funny how scared everyone got, and I'm just like, y'all are fucking like shook when regular shit happens. Like, I was laughing through that because I was like, this was bound to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this happening 6 months ago. Like, I warned him, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Like, I saw that from miles away. And it's just funny when shit like that happens, people are just shook. And I'm like, dude, this is typical shit. Especially when people are fucking undermining and fucking people over, dude. People are gonna fucking break.
Yeah, you can just fucking think you can
get away with
say
shit?
some shit. Yeah, like, come on, man.
But it's fucking funny watching fucking him call people faggots and shit. I was like, yes. Thank God, dude. Someone's fucking finally, I'm not the only one fucking out here. You know?
Yeah.
Fucking just like fucking speaking my goddamn mind. And it's like, fucking, you know, stick up for yourself. But it's crazy that, like I said, I really think you're going to see more people kind of snap on some of these liberal kids because they act so woke and PC, but man, their actions are very telling, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like, oh, you're such a like good person because you don't say faggot. But it's like, what are you really about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah. Those people are probably some of the worst people behind doors, you know?
Well, it's like, dude, like, I don't want to get all in a pod, but fuck it. But like, those bitches stole his mic. Have you heard about that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the bitches that were arguing with him?
No, dude.
Oh, the other bitches, yeah.
Crowcroft and fucking whatever, the other dumb bitch fucking stole his mic. They stole it.
Damn.
So it's just like, you want to act, it's like, oh, you can't say faggot or racist stuff on stage. It's like, bitch, you are literally like, racism is taking away from a person of color. You are literally racist. Like, you saw a black man with opportunity and you took from him. That's racism. If I said the N-word right now, it would be less racist than what you did to a black person. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder how that happened.
Like, I'm not speaking on Keon, but I feel like Keon would be less threatened about me saying the N-word than if I was to literally steal from something from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to fucking, you know what I mean?
Not only that, but like, he's a man too. Like, I mean, you taking something away from a man. That dude worked hard for that shit. I know. Honestly, bro. Like, that shit's...
But it's them, the pod, so fucking who even cares if I doubt anyone's listening. Maybe they are. I don't fucking know, but those bitches stole that shit from him, bro. And he was livid, and he's got all these other liberals talking shit. He just snapped, bro.
Yeah. Fuck.
Like, that's literally, like, if you go to the page now, it's like, it's theirs. Like, the owner was like, kicked Keon out and was like, yeah, I'll let these two fucking dumb bitches run it.
Fuck, dude. I know who you're talking about, too, because I've seen it.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's like their shit now. Like, they straight took it from him, bro. Like, that is racist.
Yeah.
Like, like I said, I could say the N word, I feel like, and be less racist than them because I'm not trying to take anything from a black guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to steal his shit, like his hard earned work stuff. Like that is truly racism. That's
Yeah.
oppressing a person of color. It's literally racist. Like, yeah, if I said the N word, it'd probably be prejudice. It'd be a prejudice act because I'm not trying to like deliberately hurt black people and oppress them.
Yeah.
These two dumb bitches are literally oppressors.
Yeah.
You know?
It's fucked up on the owner's part too, because the
No, for
owner
sure.
was like, "Oh yeah, I'll let you do this."
But what trumps fucking a black guy? Two liberal white women, you know? This is how it works. You know? I hate to say it, but you know, who's got more sway and more power, dude? Like
Yeah.
a black man or two liberal white women
In
with their
Seattle.
liberal agenda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're gonna kick you out the moment they can, bro. And it's not anything other than me just seeing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're telling me I can't say fucking faggot and retard, and like I can't speak my mind, my truth. It's like, what are you really about? You know? And that was my thing. I was like, those girls say the word N-word, the N-word behind closed doors, and they mean it. You know what I mean? I might say the N-word behind closed doors. I'm not gonna act like I haven't, especially I grew up racist, but it was in a joking manner. It was all in good fun. Like none of us were like, yo, we're gonna go fucking steal a black man's fucking pride.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah,
fucking. That's
that's
just all I'm
really-
getting at. And it's just like, you gotta watch out for some of those people because they want to act all fucking high and fucking mighty. But it's just like, dude, they're probably the ones to really do some fucking racist shit. You know,
Mhm.
and that's just my 2 cents
No, I
on
know,
that
dude.
because it's just like that's just kind of how I see it. You know?
And they look like they wear BLM shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
And they don't support the cause.
They don't support the call. They're like, oh, I have fucking BLM, but I'm gonna fucking, I'll take from a black man from when I can. You know, if I have the chance to take out of a black man's pocket, you bet I'll do it. But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you could just see it, dude. It's-
no, you can, man, because it's like, why the fuck, like, who the fuck else is like that? You know, like they're the type of people who are like, oh, I never say the N word. It's like, dude, like, you ever listen to rap? We've all said it. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I haven't listened to tons of rap music and it screamed the N-word in my car when I was a teenager. You know what I mean? Especially in my early 20s. And that's all I did was listen to rap.
Yeah.
You know, like I love Chief Keef. Bitch, shit, I don't like. You know, I
Yeah.
scream that shit in my car, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to act like I'm not fucking out here, bro. But like, also, like, I'm not trying to fucking like, if anything, I want to build the homie up, you know? I think Keon's good ass people. I think he's funny as fuck. And like I think he
Same.
deserves more time in the sun, like fucking a lot more than a lot of these other comics. And like that's just how I feel. And like I know that like it's just I don't know, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and be like I'm fucking perfect and I'm not fucking having said fucked up shit because I have. So it's just like that's the difference between me and them is like I'll like you can see like my shit. Like, you know, like I'll say it to your face. Like I'll tell you what the fuck's up and how I feel. These bitches will be like, I support BLM and blah blah blah, and then they'll just fucking like do some shit like that, and that's just crazy to me, man.
Yeah.
It's just a huge bummer that like people get caught up in that shit because it's just like I said, what the fuck's gonna fucking trump a black guy is two liberal white women, you know? Those
Yeah.
bitches have more power than anyone right now, I feel like.
Oh yeah,
The
dude.
liberal white lesbian women, like goddamn, those bitches have all the power right now, especially in fucking Seattle.
Yeah.
Like they're the ones really fucking calling the shots in the city right now.
Yeah, dude.
And it's just I don't know, man. But yeah, it's like I feel like you're gonna see a lot more people kind of snap. I think that's going to become a lot more of a common theme with some of these people because like some people just how I see people hitting me up and just like almost like I don't know if they're asking advice, but they're like, this happened to me, and I'm just like, dude, this is like I wish I could be like, you know, whatever, just like don't stop doing comedy if that's what you want to do because that's what these fucking people are trying to get you to do is just to get away from the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And you just got to kind of power through it, and you got to kind of take a little bit of beating because if you fucking act out too much, then people aren't gonna like you, you know?
Yeah.
It's like if you spaz out too hard, it's like who do you know that's really gonna have your back? It's like I don't give a fuck if you beat the fuck out of some liberal faggot.
Mhm.
I don't care. I think that's hilarious, but I also know that like more than half the comedy scene is going to be scared. You
And
know?
they're gonna be like, no, don't invite him because he
Yeah, and it's like I
is
already don't get invited
confrontation.
anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of confrontation. It's like,
Uh,
no offense, like I see it's like homies be throwing shows or this or that. Like they could put me on or do whatever the fuck. None of it. No one.
same.
No
Same,
one wants
dude.
to fucking take the heat from putting my name on something. No, and I don't blame them. I don't really fucking hold it against them. You know what I mean? It's like you're right. I might just come say faggot. You know, and like I get it if you don't want to fucking deal with that. It's fine.
No,
But-
it's not. It's that, and it's a lot of these other people playing like the other side of. They're playing both sides, you know.
No, I know. I'm just saying there's just
Playing
going to
both
become a
sides,
time where
dude.
it's just like you can only like. It's fine to play both sides, but like when people are legitimately like stealing and stuff from people, it's a little different than playing both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like now these people are like manipulating and fucking like turning against you and stuff, and it's just like what side do you like? You really just do you want to be treated like that? You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, do you just want to sit and take it like a fucking dog in heat? You know?
For real.
You know? And it's just like, I know a lot of people I know. Like, you already seen Keon. Keon's not gonna fucking put up with that shit, dude.
Mm-mm.
You know? He almost fought someone, and it's just like you said, I don't want to see it get to that point, but you know. Like I said, I just feel like you're gonna start seeing it a little more. Just the way I've seen people hit me up and things they've said to me. Like, man, I've had so many people recently hit me up and just talk about how people like have just been talking shit about me, bro.
Really?
Like really talk. Like there's this one in particular. I can never fucking remember her fucking name, but it's the bitch I was going off about fucking her autistic kid. Remember?
Yeah.
And dude, I've had like 5 people now be legitimate and be like, bro, that bitch was just sitting talking shit about you. And like they didn't even like really like they like the one homie was like, he's like, yeah, bro. Like I was like, he's like, I told her, he's like, you know, Pierce wears like women's clothing and wears purses and stuff, and like he just kind of grew up like that. It's just kind of how he is. Like just trying to like explain to her like that I'm just fucked. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
fine. I think it's hilarious, but she just wasn't even hearing it, you know? And it's just funny where I'm just like, this is the thing too. She said someone to someone, she's like, I bet Pierce, all he tries to do is just get away with saying faggot, blah, 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 blah. And my whole thing was like, she's never been to an open mic that I've said that at. So she's watching the podcast and critiquing the pod. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you're taking the time out of the day. Like, thanks for the views, you dumb bitch. But, like, what? You've never heard me say faggot
On
stage or around you. So that
I
means
don't
you.
even think I've ever heard you say faggot on stage.
I've only done it like twice. So the fact that she's saying that all I try to do is get away with saying fag is that means she's watching my podcast. She's watching my podcast and then critiquing and talking to people about my pod, which is crazy. Crazy that you take the time out of the day to sit through my podcast to hear me say faggot and fucking talk to other people about it. That's crazy. That's like, you should be working on your stand-up.
Yeah.
You should be worried about trying to be better at comic than sitting through like one of my hour-long podcasts, listening to me say fag. It's crazy. It's insanity to me, to be honest. But it's just funny where I'm just like, wow, she's like legitimately sitting through my pod. Like, you know what I mean? Like some of these vids got like 200 views, 15 hours of fucking watch time. I'm like, some of these people that hate me are literally
watching it.
sitting through my podcast.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out what you're gonna say. Yeah.
And I'm just like, why do you care? Like, I can't even think of like right now. I'm spacing this woman's name. I don't even know her name. That's how much I don't care. You know what I mean? I right now, like, I'd have to go look it up and look at a text message to like get her name, but I don't even know her name off the top of my head.
Yeah.
The fact, and she knows my name, she knows what I'm saying. She probably watches that to me. I'm like, that's like goes back to the whole thing with women like playing games. I'm just like, dude, where do you have the time for this shit?
Yeah. No, for real.
Like, I don't even
They
have
make-
enough. I don't
yeah.
even have enough bandwidth in my brain to remember your name. So that shows you how much I even care about you talking shit about me. It was so funny too, right? She was fucking throwing this show. One of the homies, won't say, but they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll put you on our show." Blah blah blah. And he's like, "Oh, I don't have a ride." And he's like, "But if I have a ride, like, I can get one, but you'll have to put my boy on, you know." And she says, "Just don't bring PJ."
Damn.
Yeah. That's how much hate. Like that much hate. Like
That's so weird. And it's also like people that she knows that are just getting together and talking shit
Just
about everything. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
crazy, bro.
About everything, dude. And
It's
they're like,
crazy.
"Did you
But
hear
the
about
fucked up thing is like they're doing that behind closed doors. I'm doing it with a camera on and with a microphone into a fucking XLR mic.
Yeah.
That just shows you how much like who's got something to hide.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like I'm not fucking out here fucking like I'm just talking shit because you are. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know you, bitch. I'm sure me and you could be fucking cool friends or whatever if we even had some sort of dialogue and if you just aren't trashing me
Yeah.
to all of my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All I've had to say and all the things I've said were legitimately were you should work on your comedy and you should probably take care of your autistic child, which are our facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are fucking facts, you know? It's not like I'm like critiquing your comedy and telling her she's not funny.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, fucking, he just tries to fucking get away with shit. Like, I don't know. And that's the type of shit that fucking, I couldn't believe it that she literally said to homie, just don't fucking bring Pierce. Just couldn't believe it. And he, like we laughed so fucking hard when he told me that. And I just can't believe that was like, that was on her agenda was to make sure I don't get stage time.
Oh my God.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I'm not doing that to anybody. Like, she pulled up to the mic or whatever, any mic, I'd gladly give her stage time.
I would want to see her. Yeah.
I don't care. That's the thing where it's just like, what? I don't even know you. I've never even had a conversation with this woman. And she fucking talks that much shit about me, bro. And that's the thing that really confuses me. Or it's like, how do you develop, like, because like even right now, I don't know her. I don't know her circumstances. I don't know what she's really going through. I'm talking shit just to have fun with the friends. But it's like, dude, fucking why can't we be friends, bro? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck did I do to you? You know? What did I really do? You know?
No, that's dude.
You know what I mean? What did I really fucking do other than say the fucking I said fag? And that's what set you off. I think one time you heard me say tranny at a mic. I remember you getting upset about that. It's just like, dude, my bad. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not gonna fucking sincerely apologize to you, but it's like, how about you get to know me just a little bit before you like bash me in front of fucking so many people. It's just like it's like I don't know. It's like, of course that shit hurts, but it's just also it's just like it's funny too. It's just like I don't know why I get under people's skin so much, but that's a thing, I guess now.
Yeah, dude. No, it's a bunch of shit, honestly. It's a bunch of stupid shit, bro. And I'm telling you, it's shit that's being talked amongst other people. It's not just one person sitting there and being like, oh, I hate PJ, or I hate everyone he hangs out with, or I hate, you know, like, it's like, dude, there's like literally a group of people now that just hate on us, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
I mean, they're probably the ones giving numbers on the pod, so I appreciate them.
yeah.
You know? Which is crazy to say that, where I'm just like, dude, you're interacting with my content? Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, so thank you. Thank you for hating me, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, is what it is, man. I really don't know. It's like I said, it's just so weird to me to like really make like hard assessments about people when you've never even had a one-on-one conversation with them. I think that's fucking really weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really strange. Like, obviously, yeah, you see a lot of fucked up shit on the internet, but it's like that's why I never even get like too worked up even about the presidents or whatever. It's like, dude, you don't know these people.
Yeah.
You only know the image that they put out, and like to really like create assessments on like how you really feel about someone when you've never had any real dialogue with them is just really weird to me, because it's just like things are so different when you sit down and actually talk with people. You know what I mean? It's like she's not gonna say all that shit to my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, she wouldn't, dude.
You know what I mean?
No.
I know she wouldn't, because it's just like, I don't know, you know?
To her, it would be like a fight. It wouldn't be like, let's just have a conversation about how you feel about me, you know, and then I'll let you know how I feel about you. It would just be a fight.
I just don't know her, and I don't even, like I said, I can't even fucking remember her name off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it really tells you how much like fucking stock I hold in her fucking talking shit. So, you know what I mean? It's like, good on you, I guess. I don't know.
I feel that, bro. I have to take a shit, man.
All right, bro. We can just fucking cut it. Is there anything you want to talk about before we end it?
Nah, honestly, I'm good. I'll save it for the next one.
Well, we're out of here. Thanks for fucking. Wow, we did 2 hours and 4 minutes. What?